I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another day, another great show here on NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. And tonight we have a very, very special play-by-play for you guys. Of course, unless you've been living under a rock and living with a standing arrow straight, you know what tonight is. It is the MLB All-Star Game featured by us, Evan and Jason, tonight on NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. There's been a lot of build-up, hype, and excitement towards tonight, and very, very excited to be doing this game along with my twin brother, Jason. So, Jason, how you doing tonight, and what's your level of excitement going into tonight's game?
Doing great on this Tuesday night. What's going on, everyone? Mario, how you doing? Great. This All-Star game about to be a fun, exciting game. Can't wait to see who hits a home run, who gets RBIs, who wins MVP, who wins the game. Let's do it. Can't wait.
Yes, definitely. So before we officially get started and do the lineups, just want to promote tonight's game, of course, and then going on later in the week, we have some special shows for you guys. So first of all, please press that like button if you're new, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, and please support both channels here, NY Yankee Mania, World Sports Mania Entertainment. Everybody does a great job with both of these channels. We're working hard to produce a lot of shows for you guys and a lot of fun stuff coming up, especially throughout the rest of the season. So you're not going to want to miss anything that we do here. So please press the like button, subscribe to both channels, and please press that notifications bell as well so that you know when we are live. And just thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Don't be surprised tomorrow. Please join Joe at 8 o'clock a.m. for a coffee bagel show on YouTube Live that he will be doing. So please don't miss out tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. You guys have been great in YouTube Live, so please keep up with that. And then on Thursday, Jason might be joining Joe as well for a Mets segment. Jason will be talking about the Mets, and he'll be promoting any Mets news or any Mets streams that he'll be doing in the future for you guys, play-by-plays, and any other live streams like that. So please join Jason and Joe on Thursday morning for that. And then, of course, Thursday night, we have a roundtable show that we'll be doing, a Yankees roundtable that mostly everybody on here will be talking about the Yankees and looking forward to the second half of the season, as well as the trade deadline and the postseason. So you're not going to want to miss out on that as well. So we have a lot of fun stuff for you guys coming up. And then, of course, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the Yankees and Dodgers series covered for you guys. Myself, Joe, and everybody else will do everything they can to be a part of those streams on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So don't miss out on those streams as well. All three of those streams are going to be on both channels, NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. So you can follow both of them or either one of them to get the live play-by-play for any one of those games. It should be a very fun series. Looking forward to all those things. But tonight, of course, we have the MLB All-Star Game. Thank you guys for joining us. Mario, thank you very much for joining us. And Damon as well, thank you very much.
What's up, Damon? How's it going?
Yes, thank you guys for being here. So without further ado, let's begin with getting to the lineups. I will start with the American League, being the fact that I'm a Yankees fan, so let's go to the AL. So leading off and playing center field is going to be Mike Trout. Batting second and DHing is going to be Yordan Alvarez. Batting third and catching is going to be Shea Langoliers. Batting cleanup and playing third base will be Junior Caminero. Batting fifth and playing shortstop will be Bobby Witt Jr. Batting sixth and playing right field is going to be Cody Bellinger. Batting seventh and playing first base is going to be Ben Rice. Batting eighth, playing left field is going to be Riley Green. And batting ninth, playing second base is going to be Ernie Clement. And then pitching for the American League tonight, starting pitcher is going to be Dylan Cease.
All right. Thank you, Evan, for the AL starting lineup. All right, guys, here we go with the NL All-Stars. The starting lineup consists of, leading off, DHing tonight is Kyle Schwarber. Batting second, playing left field is Juan Soto. Batting third, playing first base is Freddie Freeman. Batting cleanup tonight, playing shortstop is CJ Abrams. Batting fifth, playing third base is Max Muncy. Batting sixth, playing second base is Ozzy Albies. Batting seventh, playing right field is Brendan Marsh. Batting eighth, playing center field is Andy Pajes. And batting ninth, doing the catching tonight for the NL is Drake Baldwin. And the starting pitcher for the NL is Christopher Sanchez from obviously the Phillies, his hometown. So there you go, guys.
Yep. And just to read some names off of the bench, we do have some bench players tonight, guys who are going to be substituting into the game for other players once the first couple of innings are over with, because during the All-Star game, they start out with the starters and then they substitute some guys in after the first couple of innings with the hitters and then the pitchers as well with the fielding arrangements. So just to give you guys some names that will be coming off the bench for the American League, we have Randy Rosarina, Travis Bazzana, Wilson Contreras, Yandy Diaz, Dylan Dingler, Kevin McGonigal, Manataka Murakami, Sedane Rafaela, Adley Rutschman, and Miguel Vargas. And then for pitching wise in the bullpen, you have Brian Baker, Aroldis Chapman, Nick Martinez, Drew Rasmussen. Cam Schlittler is not pitching, but he's on the list for some reason. You also have Michael Waka, and finally you have what's this guy? Louis Varland. So those are some of your pitchers that will be coming out of the bullpen for tonight's game. For the National League, we have, if you don't have it pulled up, Jason, I can read some of the bench players. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, the NL bench players consist of Luis Ariz, Corbin Carroll, William Contreras, PCA, in other words, P. Crow Armstrong, Hunter Goodman, Bryce Harper, Ivan Herrera, Otto Lopez, Matt Olson, Sal Stewart, Jordan Walker, who won the home run derby last night, James Wood, and the bullpen guys for the NL, Johan Duran, who was this guy? Griffin?
Connor Griffin?
I believe it's Connor Griffin, yep. Rysel Iglesias, Jesus Luzardo, Mason Miller, Riley O'Brien, Eduardo Rodriguez, Chris Sale, Logan Webb, Justin Robleski, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. So first of all, guys, thank you for being here. We talked a little bit earlier today. If you guys missed it, myself, Jason, and Nithin, we had a little roundtable earlier discussing the home run derby and some predictions for the All-Star game. So if you guys have any predictions in the chat that you would like to say, or if you guys watched the derby last night, let us know how you felt about it. Let us know how you felt about Jordan Walker winning. What did you think about the new format that they had with the swings, and pretty much everything about that. Thank you guys for your feedback. Damon, he's saying that they have the America 250 home plate. This is the best All-Star game. Yeah, no, I think this year they're doing a great job with implementing the theme for, obviously, America being 250 years old. I think they're doing a good job of signifying that, and I think they had it in Philadelphia for a reason, because that's where the Declaration of Independence was signed and all the founding fathers were. So I think they're doing a great job of implementing the theme of everything that America stands for into this All-Star game, and they're definitely doing a good job. The only negative thing that I had earlier was that the home run derby was on Netflix. That was the only thing that I didn't like about that. But otherwise, you can say some positives or other negatives about that too. Jason, what are some of your predictions going into tonight's All-Star game? I know you had a bold prediction earlier today, so do you want to repeat that again?
Yep. So I do have a bold prediction for tonight's All-Star game. I do think that Juan Soto will hit a home run tonight off of Dylan Cease to begin the game for the NL. I don't know if he'll win MVP or not. We'll see who wins MVP, but yes, I do have Juan Soto hitting a home run tonight.
Mm-hmm. I could definitely see that. I remember when he was on the Yankees, he had a home run off of Dylan Cease against the Padres in 2024. So I think he could possibly do that again, being that Philadelphia is a hitter-friendly ballpark, and I think he sees the ball well off of Cease too. So thank you for that prediction. One prediction that I have tonight is I believe the American League is probably going to hold the National League scoreless for about 4 or 5 innings tonight. I think the pitching in the American League is a little bit deeper than the National League, but I think the National League has the capability of putting up more runs and getting more runners on base. They have a speedier lineup, and I think that they can provide a lot of chaos for the American League. But I definitely see the American League pitchers. I think they'll do a good job tonight. I can also see Yordan Alvarez having a big game. Whether he's only in there for the first inning or in there for the first couple of innings, I could see him having a big game tonight. Also, Bobby Witt Jr. as well, and hopefully Bellinger and Ben Rice also have good games as well. So that's kind of what I think. But right now they're about to do the national anthem right now on television. So we are just almost getting set, about 5 to 10 minutes away.
Yep. Damon says to counter that, I have Benjamin Rice hitting a dinger tonight. I could see him hitting a home run as well. Yep.
Yep, I could see that too happening. Yes, I can. It was kind of funny because earlier today and even yesterday, John Schneider was making a couple of comments about how, well, even if Cam Schlittler was going to be the starter, he still would have had Dylan Cease in to begin the game, which I don't know. I don't know how that really helps Cam Schlittler's confidence, even if he was going to pitch anyway, because we know the type of mentality he has pitching for the Yankees, of course, and being in the American League. We know what kind of mentality he has. But now hopefully that just drives him and motivates him a lot going into the second half of the season, especially against a team like Toronto. I mean, if you're John Schneider, yes, you had a great year last year. You had a good postseason run, but where are you now? I mean, you're under 500. You're pretty much in third and fourth place in the American League East, and you're not having the best of seasons. So if I were you, I would just shut your mouth and keep it quiet. I mean, John Schneider doesn't have any right to say anything bad about any of the Yankees starting pitchers, because what happened when Cam Schlittler went out against the Blue Jays last time? He held them to 1 run in 6 innings. So I don't want to hear anything from that guy's mouth.
Yeah, maybe John Schneider should go take a hike.
He should take a long walk off a short PA. You should go take a standing arrow straight and put it in the back of a bulldog and launch it until it reaches Coco the bulldog.
Yeah, well said. Well said.
Yep.
Well, right now they're doing the national anthem right now with all the kids out there, and nice sight to see out there in Philadelphia.
Yes.
The city of brotherly love, as we call it.
Yep. So before we get into the game a little bit here, before we begin, the Nets just had a summer league game that they played against the Sacramento Kings. Jason, you want to talk a little bit about that before we begin?
Oh, I'd love to. Thanks for bringing that up, Evan. So the Nets defeated the Kings 115-83 in summer league tonight. Michael Brown had a really solid game against Darius Acuff. He had a couple steals. I think in total he had 15 points or 16 points, I believe. I think he had 16 points and some nice assists as well. Another standout tonight was Yegor Gilman. Yegor had 22 points on, I believe, 8 of 15 shooting, made a couple nice threes, had some nice assists. He had that poster dunk in the first half. That was really nice. Danny Wolf also had a poster dunk in the first. I think it was in the first. No, it was in the first half. Danny Wolf had a nice poster dunk as well, and overall great ball movement. We saw some great defense. I think they forced the Kings to like 20 turnovers or something like that. So it was very good to see from that standpoint. Yeah, no, a great game all around. 2-1 now in Las Vegas, and hopefully they can beat the Rockets on Thursday.
Yeah, in the last game that we did against the Hawks, the Nets had over 20 turnovers. Tonight they only had 19 turnovers, so it was good to see that. Of course, a large part of that is due to some of the rotation players playing out there and some of the bench players that were out there in the regular season. Hopefully that won't be the case as often, because most of the starters will be playing most of the minutes into the fourth quarter. So hopefully that will be diminished when we get to the regular season. But Jason, yeah, no, I agree with what you were saying tonight. Of course, the Nets played a good game. Don't want to get too excited yet because it's only summer league, but they did win by 32 points, winning 115-83. Now 2-1 in the summer league. So we'll see where they go. They obviously play again on Thursday against the Rockets. So we'll see where they stand after that game. Will they make it to the playoffs? Will they be a consolation team? We'll see. We'll find out. But just by looking at this team right now, we can hopefully be somewhat excited about the players that they have moving forward into next year. And just seeing the way that the Kings are playing too, they have a bright future as well with Darius Acuff, who had 26 points. Alex Caraban, he did well as well. Maxi Reyno, who was a second-year player too. and they have a bright future looking forward ahead of themselves too.
Oh yeah, no, the Kings. One guy that stood out for me, obviously Acuff, but another guy as well was Emmanuel Sharp, the sharpshooter out of Houston. See what I did there, but yeah, no, Emmanuel Sharp. He made 6 threes tonight for the Kings. He looked really good. He could be a nice bench piece for them. And yeah, no, nice to get to see some young talent on the court in summer league, and yeah, can't wait to get to the season.
Yep, definitely. Hopefully, we don't see Fernandez out there saying "Diego, Diego."
Well, he will be, so it's too late for that.
Yeah, it's too late to apologize, isn't it, Fernandez?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, enough of that. We'll talk about the game now because we are about 2 minutes away from beginning. Here we see Philadelphia is packed there, and we are almost set. The players coming out for their warm-ups in just a couple of minutes. They're getting everything off the field now, getting ready for the game. Want to welcome T-Row to the stream. Want to welcome John the Beagle Dad as well, and Corky. What's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. If you guys did not catch our stream earlier today, it was a little bit on late notice. Sean and Charles were supposed to have their history show, but unfortunately, Sean got called into work a little bit late, so he had to take care of things there. But we came on for a show with you guys. Nathan had a great proposal of doing a All-Star game preview plus a home run derby recap, so we did that for you guys as well. Talked a little bit about the red carpet, talked a little bit about some of the announcers that they had as well, being that Anthony Rizzo was there, Albert Pujols was also there, and Ryan Howard as well. So if you guys missed that, you want to go back and watch it, well, it's right there on NY Yankee Mania for you guys to watch after this game is over. So a lot of content coming out for you guys. We're happy to do it for you. And no, just proud of everybody on the team so far contributing. Obviously, Chef Nick is doing a great job as well. He's just busy with work right now. He'll be back really soon for you guys. Joe obviously doing all the play-by-plays. Johnny Salami bringing some of his good luck to the table as well with being 2-0 last weekend with the National Series. Obviously, Sean and Charles doing their history show. Jason doing some Mets games. Also doing some Summer League games as well. And George as well, swinging for the fences. Yeah, he's contributing. Yeah. Also got some other people too. So thank you, everybody, for being a great part of this wonderful channel and 2 wonderful channels, actually. So thank you guys very much. As they're showing Justin Verlander, who announced he's going to be retiring after the season. So he's making a special All-Star appearance right now.
Yep. Shout out to Justin Verlander. Great career he's had, and he'll definitely go down as a Hall of Famer, a legend. Yeah. Justin Verlander, legend.
Yep. So what's fun about this game is that Mike Trout is actually from Philadelphia, and he's leading off for the American League.
Yep.
So we will see him. We'll see him probably right away. I think the American League is the away team tonight. So they will be batting first against Christopher Sanchez. Yep. Just seeing, as Demon said, short porch John Schmaltz right there with Joe Davis calling the action tonight.
Oh,
of course, we know who they're going to be pulling for when the Yankees play the Dodgers on Saturday. Don't even have to mention that.
Yep.
But thank you guys for being here. Please press the like button and subscribe to both channels. Again, don't miss out. Tomorrow morning, Joe will have a YouTube Live at 8 a.m. For you guys talking about the Yankees, some pre-trade deadline moves that they could make, and obviously some recognition going into the second half of the season. And then, of course, don't miss out. On Thursday night, we're going to have a big roundtable show talking about the Yankees' second half of the season. It should be myself, Joe, hopefully, and Nathan, Chef Nick, and some more people as well, so don't miss out on that. And then we have the whole weekend series covered for you guys, the Yankees against the Dodgers. Big series coming up at Yankee Stadium. Friday night's game, hopefully I can be a part of that game as well with Joe on Friday night. On Saturday night, it will be Joe and Johnny Salami. And then on Sunday night, I will be most likely joining once again for that game on Sunday night with Joe as well, or with anyone else who is offering to do the game. So thank you guys for being here. Please press that like button again. I know I keep saying it, but it's very important. Press the like button, subscribe to both channels here. And it's very important for what we're trying to accomplish on the channels as well. And we're actually being recommended. The show is actually being recommended on your smart TVs right now. If you look at your YouTube feature on smart TVs, they're actually recommending NY Yankee Mania as one of the big channels there. So it's a good good accomplishment for the things that we're looking to do and the stuff that we're providing for you guys. So it shows that you guys are definitely helping out with everything that's going on here. So we appreciate you guys a lot. And that's why we do it.
What's up, Jacob Petruzi below? What's going on, guys? How's it going?
Hey Jacob, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, Billo? What's going on, Billo?
Jacob
No, you're not
says,
seeing double.
Jacob says, oh, I'm seeing double.
The only double you're seeing is Anthony Simonson and Chris Prather.
Baby Shark, yes.
Yep. Baby Shark. All right, so as usual, Fox is taking a while to start the game. We're 20 minutes past 8 o'clock, and we're still in commercial break here.
Yeah, what's new?
T-Road says it would be awesome if you can land a big sponsor for the show. Yes, T-Road. Joe is actually, we're actually progressively working on that currently now. We're trying to get a sponsor for the show. We've had some past sponsors before. I know we had Richmond's Valley Pharmacy. We had Page Laundromat as well. We had Mickey Travels with Lauren from the Disney. So, we've had some prior sponsors for the channel, but obviously looking to get bigger and better here on the show because you can never get big enough to the point where you can just say, we're stopping here. We have to keep proving that we are a good enough, capable show to get those kinds of big sponsors to the show. So we are definitely actively working on doing that. And we know that Joe is definitely hard at work for getting those type of sponsors that we need to get better as a channel.
Yes, and also would like to point out that Nitin and his team are working very hard to they're working on something very big for the show as well. So stay tuned, everyone, for that.
Yes. Don't want to give any spoilers out. Not like we know anything. We don't, but
no, we don't.
Just stay active, guys. Just be there and be square, like a rectangle,
like 4 squared on a sunny day,
like some strange.
Yeah,
like Bryant when he's about to cap Aaron in the back.
Yep, like a rock. It's
like Gillette, the best a man can get. Yep, so we're still waiting here, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience if any of you guys are waiting for the game to start. Game has not started yet. Came on a little bit early tonight, so we're just waiting for the game to start. We thought it would start around 8:10, 8:15, but of course, with Fox, we're still waiting here.
Yep. As usual, they gotta delay everything, so they're never in like Flynn.
No, they're not. So right now they're showing a little cartoon here, showing a couple of these players that are in the game tonight, of course, and showing some carnival acts. I believe you have 4 players representing Philadelphia tonight: Harper, Schwarber, Christopher Sanchez, and someone else, I believe.
Yep.
Is Duran in the All-Star game?
Johan
Duran is in the All-Star game.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so there are 4 Philadelphia Phillies making their All-Star appearance here in Philadelphia tonight.
Yep.
They got the Dodgers in one of the carts. They got the Yankees. Got Popcorn Machine. They got Acuna. All right, can we get this game started already? I got an early morning tomorrow. I got to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to Trenton Thunder.
Just to see a data coordinator.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't want to see that even on my last breath. T-Road says who's throwing out the first ball. Not
no
really
idea,
sure.
T-Road. Probably Barney from Sesame Street.
Yep, Bert and Ernie.
Crash Adams. Yeah.
Imagine if Mr. Met was.
Oh, that would not be funny. Maybe it's a Philly fanatic. I don't know.
Maybe it's Boomer. Maybe it's Dash.
Maybe a rookie or Dash. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dogs of the Trenton Thunder.
All right, so we're almost getting underway here. Of course, the big All-Star Game logo in the outfield. Waiting for the players to take the field. We got the umpires and both managers exchanging lineups. Tom Verducci interviewing Mike Trout. So once again, guys, thank you very much for being here. Give us your predictions, outlooks, affiliations, outlooks, outlets,
Portfolios.
portfolios. Yeah, give us anything you got because we're here 365 days.
Yes, we know that is a year. That is meant to be a joke.
This is why. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why you gotta have your complimentary pieces.
Yep. But
It's like
yep.
having your sides to your entree.
Yeah, but no. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope everyone's hanging in there on fish and doing well.
Yep. What's everybody eating for dinner tonight? If you got anything good cooking, let us know. What are you making? Earlier today, Jason and I went to a Mexican restaurant for lunch called Jose Tejas, and it was a very good Mexican lunch. If you guys ever heard of it, if you live in the Pine Brook area, you might have heard of it. It's on Route 46 East, and you take a couple of turns. It's toward the hibachi restaurant, Nico Hibachi, which Jason and I actually used to work at when we were 18 years old. So there's that. All right, here we go. They're finally showing the American League starting lineups. Trout, Alvarez, Langeliers, Caminero, Witt, Bellinger, Rice, Green, and Clement. They're just showing an aerial view of the stadium right now. Still waiting for the players to take the field. And finally, Christopher Sanchez is taking the mound for his warm-up tosses.
It's 8:26 p.m. Like, where was this 26 minutes ago?
It's like, where, though? Like, where is it at?
Yeah.
T-Road says, grilled calamari. Nice. Nice, T-Road.
Okay.
Damon says, you didn't go to... No, Damon, we didn't go to Nico Hibachi. Nope.
Nope.
No, we did not. We haven't been there in 5 years.
Rightfully so. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Finally, Christopher Sanchez taking his warm-ups. Oh, a little something different, Jason, I noticed, is that the players are actually wearing their own jerseys instead of American League uniforms or National League uniforms.
Yep. I think they wore their usual jerseys last year.
They did. Yes, they did do that last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so they might just be doing that again, I bet. I don't see any sponsors on their uniforms. Of course, with the Yankees, of course, you have the Star Insurance logos on the jerseys.
Yep.
Yeah, House Runner probably activated for that. All right, so they just finished interviewing Harper, and the American League will hopefully be coming up to bat now. Thank you guys for being here. Please press that like button and subscribe to both channels.
Hey, at least we didn't go on at 7:30. We would have already been on an hour without calling any game.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but yeah. Damon says I had chicken and potatoes for dinner tonight. Nice, Damon. Great. Sounds good.
Grilled chicken or breaded chicken? Fried chicken? Which one? But yeah, we would have lost a lot of opportunity cost if we were on at 7:30 instead of 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Your gamble might have
not been $5 an hour instead of making pizza for Todd Fetterman. All right. Finally, so guys, just to give you a heads up, I will be calling the first inning. Jason will be calling the second inning, and we will keep going in that order, respectively. All right, here we go. Christopher Sanchez on the mound. Sanchez fires. The first pitch is fouled away by Trout, and we're underway for the 2026 All-Star Game. Trout hitting .237 in his first half of the season. He got injured, unfortunately, near the second month mark of the year, but he was doing very well beforehand. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Sanchez. He lifts the leg and fires. The pitch is a little bit high, and the count is now 1-1 on Mike Trout.
What's up, Chef? What's up, Nathan?
Hey, Chef and Nathan, good to see you guys, as always. The 1-1 pitch coming up to Trout. Sanchez deals the pitch inside on Trout, and the count is now 2-1. So I believe they do have ABS challenges in the All-Star game, if I'm not wrong. Possibly not. Not sure. The 2-1 pitch from Sanchez. Pitch fouled away by Trout on a 95-mile-per-hour sinker, and the count is now 2-2. 2-2 now on Mike Trout. Christopher Sanchez has 4 pitches so far tonight. Top of the first, no score. Here comes the 2-2 from Sanchez from the stretch. Kicks and deals. Here's the pitch. Fouled away again by Trout. And the count remains at 2-2. 2-2 count on Trout. No score here, top of the first. Just underway from Citizens Bank Ballpark. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Sanchez strikes him out on a nasty changeup. And there's 1 out in the top of the first. 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Nice changeup there from Sanchez, which makes him a very dangerous pitcher. Yes, Damon, I like the bats too, especially the bats that some of the players were using last night in the home run derby. Some of them are being used again tonight. Here comes Yordan Alvarez up to bat against Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. And the pitch is a little bit outside on Alvarez. The count is 1-0. 1-0 here on Yordan Alvarez. Having a great season so far for Houston, hitting .318. And in the top leaderboard in home runs for the American League. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Sanchez. He lifts the leg, fires, pitch, swing and a miss. Sanchez gets him with a changeup, and the count is now even at 1-1 here on Alvarez. Except for Michelle and Ashley Olsen for Full House. Good one, Chef. Here comes the 1-1. The pitch. Lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Yordan Alvarez. Nice piece of hitting there. Goes right back up the middle. And the American League gets their first hit of the night. Runner on first base with 1 out.
Yordan is so good.
Yep. Lefty-lefty matchup right there, and Yordan wins that battle. 9 pitches so far for Christopher Sanchez. Here comes the Athletics catcher, Shayling Alears. Up to bat, hitting .257 so far. The pitch, outside, 1-0. 1-0 count here on Shayling Alears. Good season so far for the Athletics. Upcoming rising star for them. The 1-0 pitch coming up to Langoliers. Sanchez from the stretch. The pitch, outside. And the count is now 2-0. 2-0 here on Langoliers. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Sanchez. He sets and he deals the pitch inside, and the count is now 3-0. 3-0 count here on Shayling Alears.
I like how he's being patient up there.
Yes, he is being patient. The 3-0 pitch coming up to Langoliers. Pitch up and away for ball 4. Sanchez walks Langoliers on 4 pitches. And the American League is set up with runners on first and second with 1 out. Being the fact that both of the pitchers that were supposed to start tonight for the AL and the NL, we could see some early run action here in the first inning, possibly.
Yep.
Well, here comes the dangerous Junior Caminero, who was in the home run derby last night. The first pitch to him. Big swing and a miss. Oh, he took a home run swing. I guess he thought it was the home run derby from last night. And the count is 0-1 here on Caminero. He definitely expected a first pitch fastball, being the fact that Langoliers walked on 4 pitches. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Down and inside on Caminero, and the count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Junior Caminero. JC.
JC.
More like JC Oberskara Uber driver Ascara.
Yep.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Junior. The pitch down low, and the count is now 2-1. 2-1 count here on Caminero. Runners on first and second for the American League. Alvarez on second, and Langoliers on first. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Sanchez. The pitch. High chopper to the mound. Sanchez fields, fires to first, and Freeman came off the bag, but he stepped on first base to get the out. Nice play by Freeman, recovering from a bad throw by Sanchez. He stepped on first, and Caminero was out. But he does advance the runners to second and third base. Second and third now with 2 outs for the American League, as that will now bring up Bobby Witt Jr.
Nice play by Freeman to get back on the base there in time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Nick Kurtz not playing tonight. He was voted in as an all-star, but he is not playing in this game. I think he opted out of it.
Yep.
But here comes Bobby Witt. The first pitch to him is grounded foul outside of third base. The count is 0-1. 0-1 here on Bobby Witt, hitting .286 so far for Kansas City in the first half. The 0-1 pitch coming up to Witt from Sanchez. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good changeup on the outside corner from Sanchez, and the count is 0-2.
That's a signature pitch right there, that changeup.
Yes. It's what gives righties a lot of trouble. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Sanchez. Sanchez waits at the stretch. The pitch, low and away. Tried to get him with the same exact pitch, but Witt did not fall for it. The count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Bobby Witt Jr. 1-2 pitch coming up to Witt. Here's the pitch. Pitch. Outside. 2-2. 2-2 here on Bobby Witt Jr. with runners on second and third with 2 outs. Sanchez at 21 pitches here in the top of the first inning. 2-2 count here on Witt. Sanchez at the set. The pitch. Inside on Witt. He jumps away from it. The count is now full, 3-2. 3-2 here on Bobby Witt Jr. with Cody Bellinger on deck. 3-2 on Bobby Witt. Sanchez looking to get out of the inning with no harm done. Here comes the 3-2 from Sanchez. The set, the pitch, way up high and outside for ball 4. So it's 2 walks for Sanchez in the first inning, as that will bring up Cody Bellinger, looking to do some damage with bases loaded and 2 outs.
Got a prediction for this at bat, Evan?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah.
I think Bellinger might either ground out or walk.
All right.
He's a good productive hitter against lefties, but outside of Yankee Stadium, he doesn't hit all that well. So it does concern me a little bit. I could see him doing something pretty significant here. We'll see. All right, here comes the first pitch to Bellinger. The pitch. Grounded foul outside of first base. So he swings at the first pitch like he usually does. And the count is 0-1. The Red Sox just picked up another former Yankee, Jahmai Jones. Oh, okay. Thank you for the news, Joe. The pitch to Bellinger. Swing and a miss. Nice sinker on the inside corner. And Bellinger swings over it. The count is 0-2. So, yeah, the Red Sox pick up Jahmai Jones from the Detroit Tigers.
All right.
Nice. Another former Yankee.
Yeah, that's insane.
The 0-2 pitch to Bellinger. Pitch outside, and the count is now 1-2. 1-2 count here on Bellinger. Damon Rice is hitting 7th. Rice is hit on deck right now. The pitch to Bellinger. Inside, and the count is now even at 2-2. Yeah, so Rice is batting 7th and playing first base tonight for the AL.
Yep.
There's Don Mattingly in the Phillies in the National League dugout. The 2-2 pitch. Bellinger hits one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Bellinger plates 2 runs here. Alvarez scores. Langolier scores. And the American League goes up to a 2-0 start. Nice piece of hitting by Bellinger.
All right. Good start for the AL.
Good start for the American League, as Jason just said right there. Bellinger just looked like that was a fastball from Sanchez. Didn't look like there was any sort of movement on it. And Bellinger hits it right back up the middle for a 2-run single.
Are you proud of your belly?
I am proud of my belly, yes.
Well, here's your Rice now.
Here comes Ben Rice looking to do some more damage. The pitch takes a called strike sinker right down the middle of the plate. The count is 0-1 here on Rice. Let's see if Ben is still steaming from last night's derby. Here comes the 0-1. The pitch from Sanchez. The pitch. Grounded up the middle. That's going to be another base hit. That scores another run for the American League as Bobby Witt Jr. crosses home plate. And the AL goes up to a 3-0 start as Ben Rice gets back-to-back hits for the American League. Our 2 Yankees, Rice and Bellinger and Rice. So they provide the first 3 runs for the American League here on the top of the first.
Wow. There you go.
This is what we like to see, some Yankee production in the All-Star game.
What's going on with Sanchez, man? He's not looking good out there.
I don't know. It looks like he's just flat on his changeup right now. I don't think he's confident in throwing it. He was missing it earlier. He's trying to utilize the fastball, but he's missing right over the plate. Dave Roberts, of course, in the dugout right now thinking, damn, why couldn't Mizorowski have started this game? All right, here comes Riley Green, the 8th hitter for the American League. The pitch to him, grounded foul near the dugout, and the count is 0-1. That's right, Joe. We need this during the clutch. We need this when the Yankees are on base, except they're never on base. The pitch to Riley Green is outside, and the count is now 1-1. 1-1 here for Riley Green. Sanchez at 32 pitches in the first inning. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Green. The pitch, swing and a miss. Nice sinker from Sanchez. The count is now 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Riley Green. The pitch, swing and a miss. Sanchez finally gets out of the inning, but not before he allows 3 runs. A 2-run single by Bellinger and a 1 RBI single by Ben Rice puts the American League up 3-0. And now we're going to see the National League come up to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Kyle Schwarber is going to lead off, and then we're going to have Juan Soto and then Freddie Freeman come up to bat against Dylan Cease, the American League starter. Jason, what have you seen so far out of Sanchez in the first inning, and what do you think of the top of the first?
Yeah, great start for the AL. Bellinger, Rice, your Yankee farmhands coming up big in that first inning. I think Sanchez was just leaving his changeup over the middle of the plate too much, and he didn't really have command. He threw over 30 pitches, just not his usual command like he usually has. And the Yankees, the Yankees players, they took advantage of it, and the whole AL, they took advantage of it. So good start for them. Now we'll see what the NL could do in the bottom of the first.
Definitely. So we'll see what happens, guys, in the bottom of the first. We'll see if there's any more action here. Of course, last year, if you guys remember, there wasn't a whole lot of runs scored between the first 5 innings of the game. So now we're seeing something a little bit different here. Could just be the humidity of Philadelphia night air, the humidity of the ballpark right now, or it could just be the fact that Sanchez was not pitching very well.
What's up, Vaughn? How's it going, Vaughn?
Vaughn, how you doing? The name of my accounting professor last semester, so thank you. If that's you, then good to see you. If not, well, that's okay too. How you doing, Vaughn? Vaughn 2323, how you doing? How about that home run derby? Yes, that was a great home run derby.
That was amazing. Yep.
Looks like you are a Cardinals fan, Vaughn. So, of course, congratulations on Jordan Walker winning the Derby last night.
Oh yeah, Jordan Walker, 6 straight home runs on 6 swings to finish off Kyle Schwarber. That was amazing.
Yep. Thank you, Nathan, for popping back in. Appreciate that. Below says he's making some grilled chicken with zucchini, squash, and eggplant, some rice pilaf. Nice.
Ooh. Below always with the fancy stuff there. Nice, Below.
Sounds like a meal that you would see at Hell's Kitchen.
Yep.
It's Gordon Ramsay leading the show.
Yep.
All right. So the National League is going to come up to bat. Kyle Schwarber will lead off against the American League starter in Dylan Cease for Toronto. From Toronto. Cease obviously utilizing the fastball the most this season with a slider, changeup, knuckle curve, sinker, and sweeper as well. Here comes the home run derby runner-up from last night, Kyle Schwarber, just missing out on that trophy. Jordan Walker made a late push in winning that one. Oh, scary top 3 in the lineup here for the NL. So we'll see what Cease has against him. Here comes the first pitch to Schwarber. The pitch. Big swing and a miss on a first pitch fastball. And the count is 0-1. Oh, they have Shea Langoliers mic'd up tonight. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Cease. The pitch. Swing and a miss on another fastball, 97 miles per hour. The count is now 0-2.
Schwarber wants that home run.
Yep. The 0-2. Cease steals. Pitch. Fouled away by Schwarber. The count is remaining here 0-2. 0-2 remaining here on Schwarber. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Schwarber. The pitch inside, and the count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Schwarber. So there is no pitch clock in the All-Star game as Cease is taking his time here on the mound. The 1-2. Cease delivers the pitch. Schwarber pops this one up. Will it stay in play behind the plate? Langoliers gives it a look, and the ball will go out of play. So Schwarber stays alive here with a 1-2 count. National League looking to fire back some runs as the AL put up 3 runs in the top of the first inning. Cease with a 2.56 ERA, 148 strikeouts, which leads the American League. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. And the count is now 2-2. So Schwarber works a productive at-bat to lead off things for the NL. The count is 2-2 here. 2-2 here on Schwarber. Cease at the set, kicks and deals the pitch. Schwarber swings and misses over the top of a slider. Schwarber strikes out for the first out of the night for the NL. And there's one out. There's one away here in the bottom of the first inning.
Great pitch there by Cease.
Yes, it was great depth on that slider right there. Get Schwarber swinging. But here you go, Jason. Here's your main guy right here, the MVP for the Mets so far. It's Juan Soto.
I got that feeling. I got the feeling in my shoulder right now.
I got this feeling. Ooh, the pitch. And Soto takes a called strike. That was a knuckle curve. The count is 0-1. I could see Soto blasting one right here to the third deck, possibly. Looks hungry. I'm hungry. The pitch. Strike 2. Nice changeup from Cease on the inside corner.
He could have hit that one out.
So far, a knuckle curve and a changeup here to Juan Soto, or a sinker. So a knuckle curve and a sinker to Soto to start things off. What will he do here on an 0-2? The 0-2, the pitch. Soto swings and fouls this one back. So stays alive here. The count remains 0-2. We know Soto is one of the best players at dissecting pitches and following them into the strike zone, and he does a great job of keeping his weight back and keeping his approach the same throughout every pitch. The 0-2, the pitch. Soto swings and misses through a fastball for strike 3. I think Cease was playing some mind tricks with Soto right there. He wasn't going to give him an easy fastball to hit there, but he just located that one perfectly on the outside corner. A little run on that fastball as well, looked like a four-seam fastball. Soto swings and misses, so there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, good pitch there by Cease. Soto was confused.
Here comes Freddie Freeman, the pitch. And Freeman swings and misses over a changeup, and the count is 0-1. Hey, Ken, how you doing?
What's up, Ken?
Good evening to you, Ken. How's it going? Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Freeman, the pitch. Fouled away by Freeman, and the count is now 0-2. 0-2 here on Freddie. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Freeman. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away again by Freeman, and the count remains at 0-2, showing the umpire cam.
Yep.
The 0-2 pitch coming up to Freeman. Cease at the set. Kicks and deals. The pitch. Down low. Freeman takes that one a little bit downstairs. The count is 1-2. Yankee production. Okay.
Funny. Yeah.
The 1-2 pitch. 2-2 as Cease misses with the changeup. I think we can give Jason a little bit of break. He's been through enough.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. All right, here comes the 2-2. The pitch to Freeman. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Hits the umpire. The count remains here at 2-2 on Freeman. Little mic'd up moment between the umpire and Freeman right there. I'm fine looking at the Yankees driving all 3 first inning runs plus a Soto strikeout. Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that the Yankees got the first 3 runs. The pitch. Freeman fouls this one away, third base side, and it's going to go out of play. And Soto's he's a good guy. I don't want to hate on Soto. He did bring us to the World Series a couple years ago.
Yeah, he did.
So the count here is 2-2 on Freeman as Cease struck out the first 2 batters, Schwarber and Soto. And now looking to get Freeman to do the same. The 2-2 pitch. A little bit inside. Freeman takes a nice sinker on the inside corner. That one just missed a little bit inside. So the count is now full 3-2 here on Freeman.
This is vintage Freddie Freeman working a great at bat.
Sure is. The 3-2 pitch. Way up high, ball 4. As Cease just threw that knuckle curve about 10 feet up high and almost hit the netting there. So that's a walk for Freddie Freeman. Now, Freddie Freeman's definitely used to playing in Philadelphia, being that he used to be on the Braves. So a good at bat there for Freeman. The NL has their first base runner of the day, as that will bring up C.J. Abrams batting cleanup for the NL. Here comes the first pitch from Cease to Abrams. The pitch. Takes that one down low. Did he go around on a check swing? No, he didn't. The count is now 1-0 here on Abrams. Oh, Abrams just held up his swing right there. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Cease to Abrams. The pitch inside, and the count is now 2-0. So Cease having a little bit of trouble throwing strikes right now. The count is 2-0 here on Abrams. Freeman is at first. Here comes the 2-0 pitch on the way from Cease. The pitch. Abrams fouls this one straight at home plate. Went off the knob of his bat. So the count will now be 2-1 here on Abrams. 2-1. 23 pitches so far for Cease in the first inning. Again, if you guys are just coming in, the American League leads 3-0 right now over the National League in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, runner on first base. Here comes the pitch from Cease. The pitch. Abrams flies this one in the air to left field, but it's going to go foul out of play. Out of play, third base side. The count is now going to be 2-2. Ken says pitch Abrams away, no power outside.
Yep. Good point, Ken.
Ken, I think you should be the pitching coach.
Like Ron Mahay.
Yeah. I would pitch similarly to Abrams as I would to James Wood as well. You know, we saw him, of course, with the Nationals in the last series. Cannot throw him a fastball. So let's see how Cease attacks Abrams. The pitch. Abrams swings and misses over the top of a slider running inside. So that's a strikeout there for Dylan Cease as he does strike out the side 1-2-3 with a walk in between. So Cease comes off the mound here with the American League still leading by a score of 3-0. Before Jason takes over the second inning, coming up for the AL in the top of the second, we will have Ernie Clement, Mike Trout, and then Yordan Alvarez, barring any substitutions. If there are any substitutions in the All-Star game, we will let you guys know when they come up to the plate, or if they update on my MLB game day screen, I will let you guys know about those changes. So we will let you guys know about that. But Jason, what are your thoughts there on the bottom of the first inning?
Oh, great pitching by Dylan Cease, striking out the side. Walking Freddie Freeman, but struck out the side. So great stuff by Dylan Cease. I'm sure his night will be over now. And yeah, great start for the AL. They're up 3-0 going to the top of the second. So let's see what happens.
Ken says, did you see my Hill Short this afternoon? Yes, I did, Ken. Yes. Did see your Tim Hill Short there on him allowing a couple of home runs in his last couple of starts. Good short there as always. If everybody does not know about Ken, he does a great job streaming all the Yankee games play-by-play. And he has a great audience as well, and he does a great job with producing shorts mixed in with some highlight clips. So please subscribe also to Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth. Mike Richardson in the chat. How you doing, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
He says, I can't believe Schneider would have started Cease over Cam. What a homer. Yeah, I mean, it was Cam's decision not to start, but it was rude of Don Schneider to say, well, even if Cam was going to pitch in this game, I would have still had Cease start over him. So that was a little bit of a shot towards Cam, which was definitely not needed, in my opinion. Yes, so Ken clarifies that right there. Thank you, Ken. All right, so guys, just getting ready to go to the top of the second with the AL leading 3-0. Jason will give you guys his play-by-play.
Yep. Mike asks, how did they score their runs? Evan, you want to tell Mike?
Sure, Mike. So Bellinger came up with bases loaded. He hit a 2-run single, and then Ben Rice followed up with that with a 1-run RBI single. So back-to-back singles, Bellinger a 2 RBI single, and Ben Rice 1 RBI single. And both of those singles went into center field, so they were both back up the middle.
Perfect. Thank you, Evan.
No problem.
Appreciate it, Mike.
Always like to fill in when needed.
Yes. Like an accounting machine.
Yeah, like the Excel spreadsheet modeling. Or Python.
Yeah.
Or R squared.
Yeah, that'll take you about 365 days.
Nice.
Right now they're showing Justin Verlander in his highlights right now.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, top of the second. All right, looks like Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for the NL. The first pitch to Clement is a ground ball to Freddie Freeman. He will take it to first, and there is quickly one out in the top of the second inning. So one pitch and one away for the NL or AL, who is up right now.
Yes.
All right, so that will bring up whenever they show it. Right now they're showing. Okay, Mike Trout coming up. 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch to Trout is a called strike. A nice cutter by Rodriguez. It is 0-1. You got Mizorowski on the left, Schlittler and Verlander on the right. Having a good time. The 0-1 pitch to Trout is upstairs with a four-seam fastball, 1-1. Yeah, Ken Schlittler, he could have pitched today. Yep, but John Schneider said, nope, we'll have Dylan Cease pitch instead. The 1-1 is down low. Count is now 2-1 on Mike Trout. Doing an interview right now with Verlander. 2-1 on the way to Mike Trout. Rodriguez kicks and fires. Just misses upstairs with a cutter. It is now 3-1. The Mizorowski throwing that 105 gas down the middle. The 3-1 on the way to Mike Trout. Eduardo deals. Pitch is lined right to Albies at second on one hop. Throws to first, and there are two outs in the top of the second. Mike says, who do you guys want the most in the trade deadline? Well, Mike, I'm a Mets fan, and they're going to be selling, so I'll let Evan answer this one.
For me, I would love a guy like Mason Miller. It would just be a lot to get him. If they were to pick someone else, like for the lineup, I would have to say, I don't know. I would love Luis Ariz. That would be my pick, Luis Ariz.
All right. So with two outs, here is Yordan Alvarez up. Count is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a fly ball into left field. Coming on is Juan Soto. He makes the catch, and that is a quick inning for the AL. They go down 1-2-3. 3-0. AL leads will go to the bottom of the second. Good inning there by Eduardo Rodriguez.
Very, very quick inning there for Eduardo.
Yes,
yep.
Indeed.
Very quick inning there. We'll see if the National League makes any substitutions going into the bottom of the second. Being the fact that they only have the first four guys up, I doubt that they will do that this early. They'll have everybody getting at bat. Max Muncy is coming up, and then Ozzie Albies, followed by Brandon Marsh, making his first appearance in the All-Star game.
1 sec.
Thank you guys for being here. Just waiting on the bottom of the second coming up. Appreciate you guys as always being here tonight in the chat. I agree with both, along with Hunter Goodman. Yeah, Hunter Goodman would be a pretty good option. He's done well for the Rockies. He's shown that he can hit outside of Coors Field as well. He has good power. I'm just always a little bit skeptical about getting guys from the Rockies, but I think out of everybody, he would be the guy that I think would be a good fit for the Yankees. Hunter Goodman as well. Yep. Yeah, Ryan Jeffers. Yeah. I think Jeffers comes with a little bit of a risk considering that he was injured this year. He missed a lot of time with the Twins, and he has to obviously learn a lot of new guys with the pitching staff. He has to learn all the starters, all the bullpen guys, and the relievers, knowing what they like to throw. And I think that would be just a little bit too much. He would be focusing on too many things at once.
Yeah. Yeah, Evan. Luke Weaver, there's a good chance that he might get traded at the deadline. Would you want him back?
Yeah, I would take Weaver back. But the guy I would like as well, following up with the catchers, I would also like Luis Torrens as well. I think he could be a good option.
I know you want him back as well. Yes, I know you want him back.
Yep.
But yep. Again, thank you guys for being here tonight. Really appreciate all of your comments, questions. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to like and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Media Entertainment. Much more to come. So thank you guys for being here tonight. All right, about to start the bottom of the second. Parker Messick is in the game now, the Cleveland Guardian. He will pitch the bottom of the second for the AL. 2.73 ERA. so far this season for Messick. Leading off will be Max Muncy for the NL. First pitch to Muncy is a pop-up on the infield. Caminero, he will make the catch, and there's quickly one away. So in the top of the second and the bottom of the second, one pitch and one out. Isn't that interesting?
Welcome, Molly Ainsworth, to the stream. Thank you, Molly.
Joe is not here, so you want to listen to us. How about that? Joe's not here tonight. You listen to us, all right? Joe's not going to be here all the time. All right? Just letting you know. But thanks for being here anyway. Here is Ozzy Albies. First pitch to Albies. Whoa, nice curveball, man. Messick, 0-1. Nice curveball there.
Yep, Molly, if you have not seen us, my name is Evan, and this is Jason alongside me right here. So thank you for being here.
Nice to meet you. 0-1, grounded to shortstop to Witt. He fires to first, and there are quickly two away in the bottom of the second.
You get all the quick innings.
I know. It's insane.
Jason, before we see the next batter, are there any surprise trades that the Mets could make at the deadline? I know they're rumored to trade a lot of pieces. What would be the most surprising trade that you would see for the Mets?
Can I let you know in the middle of the commercial break?
Yes, of course.
I gotta think about that. Yeah. All right. Here is Brendan Marsh up to bat, making his first All-Star appearance, hitting 301 so far this year for the Phillies. First pitch to Marsh is popped up. That will go foul out of play. Count is 0-1.
Yeah, Ken, under Weaver point, Weaver would scare me a little bit, just being the fact that I feel like a lot of the American League teams did figure him out during the last couple of weeks of last season. So, yeah, that would be a little bit scary too. I agree.
The 0-1 was a strike in the box, but the umpire called it a ball. It is now 1-1 on Brendan Marsh. 1-1 pitch. Messick fires. Swing and a miss. Nice slider from Messick there. Count is 1-2. Do they have ABS in the All-Star game? They do, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think they do, just being the fact that there were a lot of close pitches so far that weren't challenged.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Misses inside with a fastball. Count is now 2-2 on Marsh.
Billo doesn't want Luis Torrens. Come on, Billo. Come on, Bill. He's better than Austin Wells.
Yeah. 2-2. Slider misses down and away. Count is now 3-2 on Marsh.
No, but Torrens gives you good contact. He's good in his role, and he's a good defensive catcher. He's thrown out a lot of runners. Jason could attest to that.
Yes, he's a very great defensive catcher. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted foul out of play by Marsh. We will do it again. 3-0 AL leads here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs and nobody on base. The 3-2 once again. Messick kicks and fires the pitch. Called! Strike 3. Gets Marsh looking at a sinker. So that will do it for the second inning. AL still leads 3-0, and we will go to the third.
All right. Good job, Jason, in that inning. Feel like it was only 10 minutes compared to my 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to go to the top of the third inning with the American League still leading 3-0. Coming up for the AL, we're going to have Shea Langoliers, Junior Caminero, and Bobby Witt, barring any substitutions. And then we will find out who comes in once again for the NL, who's going to replace Rodriguez. If it looks like, yes, there's going to be another substitution here for the National League. It looks like from the St. Louis Cardinals, Riley O'Brien is going to come in to pitch for the National League.
Nice.
Yep. So thank you guys once again for being here. Anybody new, please subscribe to both channels, World Sports Mania Entertainment and NY Yankee Mania. Thank you. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and just enjoy the show.
Yes, sir.
Ken says the only catcher who the Yankees could bring in to replace Wells is Higashioka. He can play in the Bronx, yeah, and he's also familiar with some of the guys that we have in the rotation. I think the only guy he would be known with is Garrett Cole, obviously, because they spent some time together when of course, when Higgy was on the team a couple years ago and before that as well.
Yep. Higashioka was good for you guys when he was first on the Yankees, right?
I would say he was decent. He wasn't a superstar or anything. He was a decent contact bat, good defensive catcher, and he did show flashes of a lot of power. And he had that one game where he hit 3 home runs against Toronto. He had a couple of breakout games, but overall just wasn't consistent enough over a long period of time.
Gotcha.
Yes, Rodon as well. That's right. Yes, Ken. It's just that Rodon, he pretty much missed almost the entire season in 2023. He came back, I think, in July of that year, so he did get some experience with Rodon from July through September.
Oh, Evan, I just remembered. I have to answer your question still. Sorry, I forgot.
Come on, bonehead.
I would say the Mets trading Lindor would be the most surprising trade. I think
No one's going to take on Lindor's contract. 5
That's
years,
why-
you can opt out.
That's why I'm saying it will be the most surprising if they do trade him somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, I agree with that. Chef Nick says, see you guys soon. Sounds good,
Ooh,
Chef.
little preview, everyone. Stay tuned.
We might have a surprise visitor very soon. All right, here comes Riley O'Brien into pitch. The first pitch to Langoliers is outside. The count is 1-0. Langoliers walked back in the first inning. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Langoliers flies this one in the air to right center field. It's going to be a base hit. Drops in front of Andy Pajes. And Langoliers stops at first base with a leadoff single at the top of the third. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nathan.
Anybody who did not see our stream earlier today, myself, Jason, and Nathan were on a 5 o'clock stream today discussing the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby from last night. Here comes Junior Caminero for the American League in the top of the third. Runner on first base, nobody out. Here we go, righty on righty matchup. The first pitch to Caminero. Outside, and the count is 1-0. 1-0 here on Caminero. Grounded out back in the first inning. Back to Sanchez. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Junior. Pitch. Up and in, and that hit Caminero. Looks like it hit him on the hand. This is the last thing you want to see if you're a Rays fan or a coach or manager, because this is one of the last things that you would like to see if they're part of the Rays coaching staff or another player. Not a good look here for Caminero. He was hit, looks like right on the wrist area of his left hand, but he's getting up now. He looks to be all right, but he's running back straight to the clubhouse, so he's not going to stay in this game. It hit his pinky. It hit his pinky finger right on the bone on his pinky finger.
Yeah, that's not. If you're a Rays fan, I'm very sorry. That is.
Not good. God, yeah. If you're a Rays fan, this is not a good look. You do not want to see this happening currently. If you're a Rays fan, not a good sight at all.
Obviously, not intentional at all. Not intentional.
No, you never want a player getting injured in an All-Star game. That's not what this is meant for.
Yeah,
that's like the last thing. The All-Star game should not be a game where anyone gets injured in, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got Terrence here. What's up, Terrence?
Terrence,
hey,
what's going on, Terrence? What's up?
Hey, Terrence, how are you doing? All right, so runners on first and second here. If there's a pinch runner on first base, which there is, I'll let you guys know who that is. Here comes the first pitch to Witt is in there for a called strike, 0-1. So Miguel Vargas is pinch running for Caminero at first base. Miguel Vargas is pinch running. Here comes the 0-1, the pitch outside, and the count is now 1-1. 1-1 here to Bobby Witt Jr. Runners on first and second here for the American League in the top of the third. Here comes the 1-1 pitch on the way to Witt. Pitch inside. Witt did not go around, so the count is now 2-1. 2-1 here on Bobby Witt Jr. with runners on first and second. Doing well. Can't complain too much. How about you guys? Doing well, Terrence. Thank you.
Doing well. Nice. That's
The
good.
pitch. Witt hits this one on the ground to third base. Muncy steps on third, throws to first, and Witt is. I couldn't see the umpire from the angle. What did he call?
I think he's safe.
Oh, look.
Yeah, he's safe.
Why can't the umpire just be in that view? He was literally outside of the view on first base. Why is he standing so far out? I could not see the umpire's call from that view where they were showing it. He was literally on the grass area. Yeah, so Witt is going to be safe at first base. Yeah, Witt did beat out that throw at first base. I wish I saw the umpire make a call there.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to make sure the umpire is in the angle of field. So that's going to be a
We're going to replay on
there
this.
for Bobby Witt. He's going to reach first base on a fielder's choice.
They're challenging this, actually.
So the National League is challenging this call on the field, whether Bobby Witt was safer out at first base. The replay looks like Witt may have been safe. They're showing, and Freeman the ball may have hit the back of Freeman's glove before Witt stepped on the base. They're showing it now from the other angle. It looks like Witt's foot may have hit the base exactly at the same time as the ball hit the back of Freeman's glove.
Yeah, I think he's safe. Yeah.
Yes, I don't think they can overturn this call. I think he's going to be safe. He should be safe at first base here. The challenge is going to be unsuccessful, probably. Dave Roberts most likely not winning this challenge. Hope everybody's doing well in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Terrence, I did see that your Rockets did win today over the 76ers. Congratulations on your Summer League win today.
Yes, Terrence, congratulations to the Rockets. They look good out there.
Yep, with Bruce Thornton as the point guard from Ohio State, which they got in the draft.
Yep, very good player.
Bucks go Gainhouse, Junior, no, that was a very gruesome injury there, Bucks. Sorry to see that happen to one of your players.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, Bucks. Well, you can be a Yankees fan now if you want.
Yeah, I don't think he wants that. Not the right time. Not the right time for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope he's not out for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the call on the field stands on the field. So the Dodgers, not the Dodgers, the NL is going to lose that challenge. I feel like the whole NL team is full of Dodgers. So, yes, the National League is going to lose that challenge as Witt was safe at first base. So now you have runners on first and second with one out here in the top of the third. So Cody Bellinger is going to come up to bat here after putting the AL up 2-0 in the first. Here comes the first pitch to Belly. The pitch. Bellinger hits this one in the air to left field. Will it stay in play for Soto? Yes, Soto makes the catch in left field. So Bellinger out on one pitch here in the top of the third. 2 outs now, first and second. Terrence says, yes, sir. Congrats to the Nets, too. I can't wait on Thursday. Yes, Terrence. Nets against the Rockets on Thursday.
That should be fun, Terrence. That should be fun.
We'll see if some of the Nets players from today played. Obviously, Yegor played. Michael Brown played as well. All right, here comes Ben Rice up to bat here in the top of the third. 2 outs. The first pitch to Rice. Inside, and the count is 1-0. How about some Rice action here? Let's get a nice 3-run home run, maybe. Bucks, I don't think they're going to provide any payback. No, I don't think so. The pitch to Rice. Called strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Yeah, Bucks, that definitely was not an intentional play right there. They did not intentionally hit Caminero because there really was no reason to. Here comes the 1-1, the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. The count is now 1-2 on Ben Rice. 1-2 count here on Rice, who was 1-for-1 with a RBI single back in the first inning. The 1-2 with a pitch. Swing and a miss. Rice strikes out on a nasty sinker, it looked like, from O'Brien. So that'll do it for the top of the third inning. The AL threats, but they do not score. 3-0 AL. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Andy Pajes is going to lead it off for the National League, followed by Drake Baldwin, and then followed by Kyle Schwarber to start off to reset the lineup. 3-0. We've played 2.5 innings so far. Jason, what are your thoughts so far on the game?
It's been a fun game. Just for some more competitive stake, I hope the NL gets some runs back just so it could be more competitive. But no, it's a fun game so far. Great stuff by the AL so far. They made Sanchez work in that first inning. They earned their runs. And now we'll see if the NL can get some runs back. But yeah, solid game so far from both sides.
Yes, I agree with that. I definitely do agree. So we'll see what happens. But so far, my prediction's looking pretty good so far. I did say that the American League pitching would be holding down the National League for the first 4 or 5 innings of this game, and so far they've done a good job of working quick at bats and getting guys out pretty quickly, and doing a good job so far. So Dylan Cease doing a good job for the American League so far, and then of course Parker Messick, who came in last inning, and then it looks like we're going to have another pitching change here for the American League. It looks like Michael Wacha is going to come in to replace Parker Messick here for the bottom of the third inning. Michael Wacha coming in to replace Parker Messick here. So Michael Wacha will come in with a 3.77 ERA from the first half of this season, has 96 strikeouts as well. He's been a pretty good pitcher for the Royals with his time there. Him and Seth Lugo have been a pretty good duo for them. Unfortunately, they have not been a great team aside from a couple of years in 2024 and 2023 as well. So we'll see what sort of action Michael Wacha will bring to this AL All-Star team.
What's up, Sean? How's it going, Sean?
What's up, Sean? By the way, everybody stay tuned for next Tuesday, as Sean and Charles will have their History of the Yankees show next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Sean and Charles for the History of the Yankees show next week. Tune in for them. They do a good job. So once again, just waiting for the bottom of the third to come up right here as Andy Pajes will lead things off. All right, Michael Wacha coming into pitch. No, Bucks. I don't think that it was a dirty hit. I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Pajes to lead it off here. The first pitch to Pajes fouled away, and the count is 0-1. Sounds good, Damon. Nice to hear that. Hope your counseling job is going well so far.
Yep.
The pitch to Pajes is down low, and the count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Andy Pajes, hitting .270 in the first half of the season. Here comes the pitch. Right in there for a called strike, and the count is now 1-2. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that.
Thanks,
Thank you
Sean.
very much. Here comes the 1-2. Down low in the dirt. Nice block there by Langoliers, and the count is now even at 2-2. So the count is 2-2 here on Pajes. 2-2. Wacha fires the pitch. Down low, and the count is now full 3-2. 3-2 count here on Andy Pajes. If we get any injury news on Caminero, I will let you guys know, being the fact that we do have a Rays fan in the chat. Here comes the pitch to Pajes. Swing and a miss. A nasty changeup from Wacha. Pajes strikes out, and there's one away here in the bottom of the third.
See you, Dodger.
Roger that, Dodger. Buck says Junior is heading to get an X-ray at Citizens Bank Park with a Phillies doctor. Okay, thank you, Bucks.
Thank you for the update.
Yes, thank you, Bucks. Thank you for following through. Here comes the pitch to Drake Baldwin. Is a called strike one with a curveball. The count is 0-1. Here comes the pitch to Baldwin. Fouled away. The count is now 0-2. We're seeing a lot of young guys getting their first opportunity for their All-Star appearances and getting to see them in a All-Star game, which is cool to see. The 0-2 pitch is painted right on the outside corner for a called strike three. Michael Wacha with his second consecutive strikeout. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Nice pitch from Wacha right there. So that will bring up Kyle Schwarber for the National League. Still looking for their first run of the game. And I believe they're still looking for their first hit of the game as well. The first pitch to Kyle, fouled away. He got a middle fastball right there, just a little bit behind it. So the count here is 0-1 on Schwarber. Schwarber is currently mic'd up right now while he's hitting. They really got to mic up these players when they're hitting. Why can't they wait till they're in the dugout or in the field?
I know, it's insane.
I mean, what does Schwarber do besides eat Philly hot dogs all day, Philly cheesesteaks?
Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Schwarber, and it is down low and inside. The count is now 1-1. 1-1 here on Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the pitch from Wacha. The pitch, big swing and a miss on an inside cutter. The count is 1-2. Yeah, Bucks, all we can do is wait and see and hope that he's all right. The 1-2 pitch is outside, and the count is now even at 2-2. 2-2 count here on Schwarber. Here comes the 2-2, the pitch. Grounded foul outside of first base. And so now the count remains 2-2. All right, 2-2 count here on Kyle Schwarber. Wacha with 14 pitches here in the bottom of the third. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away straight back, as that was tipped in and out of the glove of Langeliers. So the count remains here at 2-2 on Schwarber. Thank you, Bucks. Appreciate that. Just keep a good mind and keep good faith that he'll be all right.
We're praying for him.
The 2-2, thoughts and prayers. The pitch, fouled away, and the count remains 2-2. 2-2 on Schwarber. Here comes the pitch. Schwarber hits this one on the ground right to Ernie Clement. He throws to first, and that will do it for the third inning. Schwarber grounds out. A nice, easy inning, 1-2-3 for Michael Wacha. The National League is held to 0 hits with no runs as well on the board. We'll go to the top of the fourth inning with the American League having a 3-0 lead. And Jason will take over for the top of the fourth inning right after the commercial break.
Yes. Let me get the do up for the AL, the AL on the top of the fourth. You never know with these substitutions; they could be taking players out. You never know.
Yep. Well, we'll probably have a pitching change for the National League.
Yes.
Oh, I see the new pitcher coming in for the NL. Do you want to read that out?
Yes, I believe the new pitcher. Yes, the new pitcher coming in is Jesus Luzardo. So another Philadelphia Philly coming in. He will face Riley Green to lead off the top of the fourth. So it'll be Green, Clement, and then Mike Trout if they all stay in the game.
Yes.
So, yep.
Yep. Pretty surprising the National League without a hit so far.
Yeah, I thought they would get a hit off of Michael Wacha there, but no. Michael Wacha threw great stuff. Painted the outside corner with that fastball and just threw strikes and got outs. So that's your main goal as a pitcher, to throw strikes and get outs. That's what he did. So good job to him.
Definitely. We've seen not a lot of hard throwers. Of course, we would have seen if the two starters were I'd played today already. Unfortunately, they decided not to play, but we would have seen a couple of hard throwers in. But it just shows that you can definitely still hold guys down, whether you're throwing 96 miles an hour or whether you're throwing 92 miles an hour and throwing your off-speed pitches with a different variety of pitches. Definitely, you can still hold guys down to a limited amount of hits and allowing guys on base.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Seen that with Dylan Cease, of course, Michael Waka.
Hey, I mean, they're professionals. They should know what they're doing, and they know what they're doing. So, kudos to them. That's why they're all stars.
Yep. Still in commercial break here, guys. Please like and subscribe to both channels. Simulcasting right now on both channels. Please like and subscribe to both of them.
Yes, really helps out the channel, guys. So please subscribe and like to both. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yes, don't forget, guys, that on Thursday night, we're going to have a roundtable show mainly focusing on the Yankees' second half of the season. Don't miss out on that.
All right. Yep, here we go. Top of the fourth. First pitch was a strike to Riley Green. It is 0-1. Jesus Luzardo coming in with a 3.51 ERA. 0-1 pitch is down low with a sinker. Count is now 1-1. William Contreras is now the new catcher in for the NL. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Nice sweeper by Luzardo. Count is now 1-2. Since May 25th, Luzardo is 5-0 with a 2.14 ERA. That's really good. 1-2 swing and a miss. He got Green to strike out on a sweeper. 1 out in the top of the fourth. That is nasty movement right there on that pitch. Nasty movement. All right, so with 1 out in the top of the fourth, that will now bring up Ernie Clement. He is 0 for 1 tonight. The first pitch to Clement is a ground ball to Muncy at third. Fires to first, and Clement is out. So they are quickly 2 away. Again, I get the quick innings, so quickly 2 away in the top of the fourth as Clement will jog back to the dugout in shame.
In shame.
So here is Mike Trout, the hometown guy. Maybe one day he will be a Philly. In my hopes and dreams, I hope not because I'm a Mets fan. So please don't. But
yeah, that'll be a nightmare.
Yeah. First pitch to Trout is grounded to Muncy. Muncy fires to first, and that will do it for the top of the fourth. So Luzardo works a 1-2-3 inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth with the AL still up 3-0. And leading off will be Juan Soto Pacheco.
Juan Soto Pacheco.
Juan Jose Soto Pacheco.
Yeah. All right. No, that's good for him. But no, so far it's been a good pitching clinic so far through the AL. I don't think the NL should be swinging so early on some of these counts. I mean, they're being aggressive, but at the same time, they're not getting good pitches to hit. They're definitely being they're getting more off balance as we're seeing a different variety of pitchers come in for the American League. So the National League, they need to work on working more counts and just being able to absorb more pitching as the American League is definitely going through more relievers right now, and definitely have to see the NL try to get something going. But this is usually the theme for every All-Star game. I feel like we always see one team come out strong and the other team came out sluggish. If you guys remember last year, the American League came out sluggish and the National League came out strong, and then the American League eventually did catch up to the NL. They ended up tying that game, so we could definitely see something happen for the National League here. I would definitely count on seeing a couple of hits and runs and something happening for the National League soon.
Yes, I think the NL will strike in this inning. I think they'll get at least 1 run, if not more. So we'll see what happens. Do we know which pitcher's coming in yet for the AL?
For the American League, I'll check that now.
Oh, Here we go. It's Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan's coming in.
Okay.
He will face Soto, and then he will face Freeman and C.J. Abrams to follow that. So
No, another good thing about this All-Star game, we get to see a lot of pitchers face hitters who they never faced before. We get to see hitters face pitchers who they've never faced before. So it's good interaction to see which guys can sort of elevate their game against some of the hitters that they haven't seen, and same with the pitchers too.
yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of the All Star game, to get more exposure to guys who have never faced each other, and that's good for the game too. All star against all star. You never know who could match up against one another. So great point there, for sure. Bucks try to keep some hope. I mean, yeah, I mean Kim Arnold might be injured, but hopefully it's not too serious and he'll be able to play as soon as possible. So just stay positive. Stay positive as best as you can. You'll
Yes,
get through it.
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rays don't play again until Friday, so if anything, if Camaro needs to rest for a couple days, then he can definitely do that for the next 2-3 days.
Yep. So the bottom of the fourth is about to begin. Joe Ryan coming in, the Minnesota Twin. He will face Juan Soto. First pitch to Soto is outside. It is 1-0. Juan is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning. The 1-0 pitch, Ryan deals down low, missed with a splitter. Count is now 2-0. Two and 0 on Juan Soto Pacheco. The 2-0 pitch fouled away. Oof, he had a good hack at that fastball. It is now 2-1.
I think Soto's going to jump on one of these fastballs here.
Yep, maybe. 2-1 pitch is grounded through into center field for a base hit. So good call, Evan. As soon as you say that, he gets a base hit up the middle.
What did I say? What did I say? As soon and I swear I didn't see that on the MLB game day before he hit it.
Yeah, no, you were true and you were blue, so that's good.
True blue. Cordon say blue.
All right, so there is the NL's first hit of the night, brought to you by Juan Soto Pacheco. That will bring up Freddie Freeman. He has a walk tonight in his first appearance. First pitch to Freddie is a called strike. Count is 0-1. Good knuckle curve right there by Joe Ryan. 3-0 AL leads in the bottom of the fourth. NL trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. The 0-1 pitch, Ryan deals swing and a miss at a four-seam fastball. Count is now 0-2 on Freeman. Nice fastball right there by Joe Ryan. 0-2. Ryan sets, kicks the leg and fires to home. Pitch is fouled away by Freddie Freeman. We will do the 0-2 pitch once again. O2 pitch once again on the way. Ryan kicks and deals. The pitch is misses. He missed down low with that splitter. It is now a 1-2 count on the Dodgers All-Star. One, two incoming. Ryan deals. The pitch is a swing and a miss at a knuckle curve. Freeman is down on strikes, and there is one away in the bottom of the fourth.
Nice depth on that slider by Ryan.
Yes. That'll bring up the National slugger, C.J. Abrams. He is 0 for 1 with the strikeout in the first inning.
Some good news there on Caminero. X-rays negative.
Oh, that's good. First pitch to Abrams is a swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss right there. 0-1. Tried to hit that fastball out of the park, but could not make contact with it. 0-1 on the way to Abrams. Ryan kicks and deals. That splitter misses away outside. It is now 1-1. Good eye right there by Abrams, always bringing the intelligence to the plate for CJ Abrams. 1-1 incoming. Ryan kicks and deals. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Good splitter right there. 1-2 count.
Bucks, if it's a negative injury, it depends. Is it a or is it like a bone bruise? Is it a slight bruise? Like what kind? If it's a significant bruise, it could be maybe up to a week. If not, then maybe sooner.
1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. Abrams is down on strikes, 2 away. Good pitch right there by Ryan. Yeah, so it depends if it's a bone bruise or if it's just like a whatever else it is.
Is it a contusion? You know, what type of injury could it be for a pinky? I think if it's not that bad, I could see it maybe being at most a week, but he should be fine. And
Yeah,
Mighty Funny's here. Hey, Mighty Funny, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Mighty Funny? Yeah, I think he might be day to day. Hopefully, it's just day to day for the Rays' sake. Yeah. But no, definitely good news that it's negative, though. That's good news. Here is Max Muncy up to bat. First pitch is a strike. The count is 0-1. Still 3-0 AL in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first with 2 outs. The 0-1. Ryan kicks and deals. The pitch is a swing and a miss at a four-seam fastball upstairs. It is now 0-2 on Max Muncy. Man, I really do want the Mets to trade for Joe Ryan at some point in his career. This guy's a nasty pitcher. 0-2. Showing the cam. Ryan deals. Pitch is popped up. Shallow center field. Bobby Witt ranges over and makes the one-handed catch. So that will do it for the fourth inning. NL does not score after a leadoff single. AL still has a 3-0 lead, a 3-0 lead, and we will go to the top of the fifth.
All right, good inning there. So the National League finally gets their first hit, with it being Juan Soto. And we will see Yordan Alvarez come up to bat for the American League. And it looks like we do have some substitutions here for the American League going into the fifth inning. So some of the substitutions that we'll be seeing, if not now, later on in the game, we'll be seeing Dylan Dingler take over behind the plate for Shaling Aliers. We'll be seeing Miguel Vargas as well, who pinch ran for Caminero. We're also going to see Wilson Contreras come in for first base for Ben Rice. And those are your substitutions as of right now. So we'll keep you guys updated once they come up to bat on the latest news. So give you guys good play-by-play here for the top of the fifth. Hope you guys are doing well in the chat. Let us know what you think of the game so far. So far, a couple of the prediction that I had of the American League holding the National League down so far is happening. And now we'll see if the American League can add on a couple of runs. 3-0 so far here. Corky, what's going on? Thank you for being here as always and coming back and commenting in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. So I think there's a new pitcher in for the National League, if they have announced that. No update yet on a new pitcher coming in. Still says Jesus Luzardo. So we'll see if he comes back out there or if someone else will come back out.
Yep. We'll see.
Showing some highlight reels of old clips.
I think right now they're doing like a salute to America type of thing.
Looks like they're just doing showing some historic moments throughout the MLB and comparing it to some young kids who are looking to play baseball, I guess comparing it to like the Sandlot or something like that.
It's like making it to America, you know.
Yeah. Just get on with the game, please. Come on.
Yeah. We don't need all this BS. We've already waited long enough for the game to start. I mean, honestly.
It's like waiting for Sam Strange to perform a good magic trick. It's never going to happen.
Yeah. It's like the riot wasn't plan A.
Yeah. You know what they should do? They should have a separate channel for stuff like this. Just keep the main channel about the game and turn on another channel for this behind the scenes sort of stuff.
Yep.
Oh, looks like they're doing some sort of singing performance now. Oh, she
Come
kidding me?
on. Not trying to be here all night.
Some kids coming out from the bullpen area
What is this now?
or from the tunnel. Kids riding bicycles.
What is this, a rodeo? I mean, come on.
Doing
Now
some
there's
sort of
fireworks going off.
fireworks
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Fireworks going off now. And now Bryce Harper's going out on the field to say what's going on here. And Jordan Alvarez and Mike Trout are following him.
They have to do this during the middle of the game. Just wait till the game's over.
Oh,
When they come out of the basket, yeah.
yeah, waiting for some strange to come out of the box that he got drilled into. This is like the epitome of a summertime showcase right here.
Yep. Well, it is called the Midsummer Classic for a reason, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So we should be getting back to action shortly with the top of the fifth coming up.
Yeah, in about an hour. Yeah.
Ah,
Anyone else know why this is happening, or no? The players all have matches in their hands. They're lighting matches on fire, which goes up into the sky to make fireworks.
it's like a
Yeah,
science project. It's like the
I'd like
chicken
to
or
see
the
this. I would like to see this fireworks on the field, not as a showcase delivery.
doing a tribute to the 250 years fireworks and
Every round, every tick o'clock. Yeah, you're going after myself. Monday, you knew it. I swear for you. Tuesday, I give you a song. Woo.
Wednesday, the moment I fell for you. Thursday, you knew it was wrong.
Oh,
That was cool of them to bring Ray Charles back to life for the game.
this
Yeah,
is like
no,
out of the order.
pretty
This is like out of
interesting.
the ordinary right now.
Yep. Bucks has another update on Caminero. He's day to day. Okay, nice.
Thank you, Bucks, for the updates.
Good to hear that.
Yep.
Thank you, Bucks. Bucks go House. Are you also a Buccaneers fan?
I would assume he is. Well, you beat my Jets last year, Bucks.
You a Tampa Bay Lightning fan? Your goalie won the Vezina Trophy, so there's that.
Yes, congrats to Andrei Vasilevsky.
Yep. Russian phenom.
Yep. Living the dream, Billo. Exactly. That's what we do every day here. Thank you for that, Billo. Yes. You got to be asleep to believe it. Oh, yeah. Believe it when in your dreams it will come true. Just remember that.
Believe it, and it will happen.
Yes.
As Michael Strahan said during the Super Bowl 46 Giants Patriots.
That was a good one, right?
Yes, I would say it was pretty good. That game was there and saying I was there. Oh, is he saying that for the Bucks Jets game last year?
I think so. Yeah. Yep. You saw Aaron Glenn dancing on the sidelines for that game.
Oh the time after the Jets had that special teams touchdown, the blocked
Yeah,
field
Will
goal.
McDonald. He had a punt return, a blocked
Punt
field
return.
goal, punt return touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the Bucks will have a good year this year. I really do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we are finally back to action here, top of the fifth. Hopefully that's the only delay we'll see in this game. The first pitch to Yandy Diaz is fouled away, and the count is 0-1. New pitcher in for the National League is
Connor Griffin,
Connor Griffin.
right? Or is it
No, it's come on,
Peter
load.
Griffin?
Foster Griffin.
Oh, Foster Griffin. That's who it is. Okay.
Foster Griffin from the Nationals. So Yandy Diaz is up to bat right here, replacing Yordan Alvarez. The pitch to Yandy in there for a called strike, and the count is 0-2. 0-2 here on Yandy Diaz. Yeah, Bucks. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Diaz goes down on 3 pitches, and there's one away here on the top of the fifth. Next, the blind will see, and the crippled will walk. Yeah, you got to get a science experiment like a Mr. Miller or a
Like a
some
kid in
science
Wow.
from that magic.
Yeah.
Kind of like the clairvoyance. The pitch to Griffin. Nope, sorry. Pitch to Dylan Dingler is a called strike 0-1. So Dylan Dingler here replacing Shea Langoliers at catcher. The 0-1 pitch, grounded foul outside of first base, and the count is now 0-2. 0-2 here on Dingler. Will Dingler hit a dinger? Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Dingler. Pitch down low, and the count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Dingler.
Yes, Billo. You should try to walk across your pool. Yeah.
The 1-2 in the dirt, and the count is now even at 2-2. Yes, walk across your pool and all that. Oh God.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A beast has entered the building. The pitch, swing and a miss. Dingler goes down, and that's the second strikeout for Griffin. So there's 2 away here in the top of the fifth. Two away here, top of the fifth. As now we will see Miguel Vargas come up to bat. Miguel Vargas, the current White Sox, not the Black Sox. The pitch is up high, and the count is 1-0. 1-0 count here on Miguel Vargas. The pitch is lined to center field and the gap, and that one will be run down and caught by Pajes. Nice running catch from Andy Pajes, the current Dodger. So that'll do it for the bottom. That'll do it for the top of the fifth inning. As we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth, the National League is going to come up to bat. But first, we have a special visitor here today, and his name is the one and only Chef Nick. What's going on, Chef? Oh, Chef, you're muted. Can't hear you.
Muted. Yeah.
Still can't hear you, Chef. Check your settings, maybe. Sound. No, sorry, Chef. We still can't hear you. No.
Now?
Yes, there you go.
Good.
Somebody!
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, what is up, my people? What is up, my kosher brothers, my twins, my favorite twins in the world? Good to see you. It's been a long time coming. That's what she said. Always a pleasure. Good job so far calling the game right now. Look, honestly, I haven't watched this so far because I've been doing some things, but nonetheless, I always come along and improvise and always try to do my best regardless. But how you guys doing? How are you? How's everyone?
Good.
Doing well, Chef. Doing great.
baby.
Just living the dream.
Living the dream. That's right.
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
boy. Business is about to pick up, my friends. Okay. All right. So who's winning?
Well, we got the American League. Actually, Chef, the first 3 runs scored by the AL was between Cody Bellinger and Ben Rice. So a couple of Yankees providing
Hey-o! Okay.
some runs
All
here
right,
for
cool.
the American
Like
League.
that.
And Juan
like
Soto, he's done okay so far. He does have the only hit for the National League, just like he has the only hit on his girlfriend back in the 1980s.
Hey, I like that, Evan. I like that. Domestic violence in a polite way. I love that. Very good.
Yep.
Good way to promote it. I love it. Absolutely.
But Chef, how's your work life going? I know you're busy as a chef, and during the summer, what's it like, especially around this time, being in the business as a chef?
Crazy like Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing, my friends. I swear, man. It's never a dull moment. I've been working like 21 days straight. It's been crazy. A lot of summer conferences, a lot of parties going on because they love the outdoors. So they want to have weddings. They want to have christenings. Everyone's popping out babies from their wombs. So it's amazing. It's amazing how everyone, has all that money in the world to burn. Okay. Thank you. Keep the business going. I love it. But yeah, it's been crazy. And plus I have to plan ahead for the fall. That's the thing too. It's like when you do seasonal menus, of course you have to put in motion like the fall menu from now. So it gets like posted and published and people see that and we can get business back in the fall too. So there's a lot going on, a lot of traveling that I'm doing too. So yeah, that's why I've been a little MIA, missing in action, just like the Chuck Norris movies, good movies. But look, of course you always get a lot of me for a certain amount of time and less of me for a certain amount of time too. But nonetheless, I'm always here, but I'm always good to be here with. And of course, numbers are picking up. This is what I love, baby. Numbers are picking up, but I always love being here with Evan and Jason always. These are my favorite people. I think the last time we were together, man, that was a while. Yeah, it's been a while, but I love it.
It has.
I love it, man.
Well, we're glad
Yeah,
you're
the
doing
band
well,
is back
Chef.
together
And
again. Yep.
thank you for being here, as always.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're in the bottom of the 5th right now, and we got Nick Martinez on the mound and Ozzy Albies at the plate.
Good. I'm on your speed. Awesome.
Awesome. The 1-1 pitch to Albies is hit on the ground to first base, and right there is Contreras. He steps on first, and that will be the first out for the bottom of the 5th inning. A lot of substitutions they've been making so far in this game. Contreras, Caminero did get injured, but luckily he is day-to-day, so thank you for the Bucks Skull Gang House report on that. And we've seen a lot of pitchers from both teams so far. Of course, no Cam Schlittler and no Jacob Mizorowski, but at the end of the day, it's been a good matchup so far.
Very nice.
All right, here comes the first pitch to the first-time All-Star in Brandon Marsh. And it is swung on and missed 0-1. He might be a little bit nervous with his long hair. Looking like a rock star Billy Joel in the back in the 1970s. Even wonder you couldn't see that.
All right. Like Duck Dynasty, man.
And the count is 1-1 here on Marsh.
Joe, I don't like this screen, man. Come on. I don't like these Hollywood squares.
The 1-1.
That's better.
Love you, Joe.
Swing and a miss, and the count is now 1-2 here on Marsh. Marsh, can he be harsh? We'll see. The 1-2 is spiked in the dirt, and the count is now even at 2-2. So, guys, if you're just coming in, 3-0 American League in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-2 count on Marsh with 1 out, nobody on base. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Martinez. Pitch way up high, And the count is now full 3-2. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, thank you for returning to the stream. Always good to see you and the dogs as well.
That's right, Beagle. Good to see you, brother.
As long as it's not a bulldog.
Yeah.
French one.
Yep. The 3-2 fouled away, and the count remains here 3-2. 3-2 full count here on Marsh with Pajes on deck. And Martinez back and forth. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Marsh goes down swinging. So there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the National League here, as they've struck out 9 times so far in 15 at-bats.
Wow.
It's not what you want, according to Joe Girardi.
Yeah, right.
I wish he was the manager right now.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy on him.
What about Buck Showalter?
Yeah, but he has to win a championship. He has to win a World Series, not prep us for one.
I agree with
Just
that.
like the Mets and I mean, just like the Diamondbacks and the Yankees.
Yep.
All right, so here's Indy Pajes 0 for 1 on the night. The 1-0 pitch. Up the middle, ground ball. Nice play by Ernie Clement. He throws. Oh, he made the nice play. Derek Jeter-like play right there from second base. Made the long stretching throw, turning around from second base, but he makes the nice throw in time. So that's a great play there from Ernie Clement. And the National League is still held to only 1 hit here through 5 innings. Chef, I did make a prediction that the American League would hold the National League to 0 runs through the first 4 or 5 innings. So it looks like that's showing up well so far. So we're going to see how it pans out. But 3-0 here in the American League. As you know, as we always say, Chef, it's always about the trends. You know, it's always about the trend analysis, seeing what happens in every game. Always got to break down the individual stats and the facts from every game, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is what we always do best, man. All 3 of us, like, you know, regardless if me, Jason, me, you, any combination of us. Yeah, of course, this is what we do. This is what we do best. And this is what you have to do to pretty much explain it like you would explain it to a 2-year-old. No insult there, but just pretty much break it down where it makes sense. And of course, you know, it's just all logical. It's not nothing fantasy. It's nothing false. It's just real logic. That's it. Look, for the All-Star game too, look, it's always an exciting time for because you always see players come about with the home run derby and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know. The main thing with the All-Star game is one of my favorite All-Star games was back in 2000, obviously, when Derek Jeter won the MVP. And the other one was, I don't know if you guys remember, Randy Johnson, he threw over John Kruk's head, and then John Kruk turned his helmet around. I don't know if you guys remember that. It might be a little too old school.
I think I saw a video. Yeah, I think
93,
I saw that.
94, correct me if I'm wrong. Those were two of my favorites, 2 different generations right there, but still. It's good to see the Yankees. I'm actually doing the replays side by side. It's good to see the Yankees get the offensive hits and bring up the runs also too. So I like that in that sense too. But it's also good that they make the All-Star game relevant, where it's like home field advantage. They still do that, right? They didn't get rid of that, right, for the World Series.
I think they got rid of it. Actually.
Yes,
they got rid of it.
Well, yeah, they actually got that. That's what I was saying before, Chef. Because there's really no incentive now for these players. Yeah. It's like, what's the incentive now to play in the All-Star game if you're afraid to get injured, if you're afraid to be fatigued? Like, what's the point? Are you going to get home field advantage? Are you going to get some sort of bonus? Like, what's the incentive there?
Nothing. Just like something on your resume. I mean, that's great on your resume, but come on. I mean, I think that was great that what they did in regard. Why can't they get rid of the ghost runner rule and instead keep that? That was relevant. That was something to fight for. But oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Boys to Men. You get
real to real. Yes.
Things are about to get real. Oh boy.
Shoot up, Sally. Things about to get real fast.
Yeah. Oh, guys. Again, guys, good to see everyone in the chat. Always a pleasure, my treasures. Evan and Jason, always a pleasure too. Of course, look, I look forward to doing more content with you guys on this channel and World Sports Mania Entertainment too. It's just been really hectic, really. And the reason why I'm talking is I don't think anyone wants to see Boys to Men sing live. It just except that back in the '90s they were a thing. Obviously their big song Motown. What is it? Motown Philly back again. Okay, but anyway, good to see you guys. Look, I think that in regards to Evan and Jason, they're doing a great job tonight. Very good job tonight. Did a great job before with Nathan too, with the home run derby. So give them click the likes and subscribe, and also just shout them out too, because they're always hardcore to the base whenever they do their analysis and they do their live play-by-plays no matter what. So want to shout these guys out no matter what. And of course, you guys need to recognize these two guys are the future of NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. But of course, I'm still young. I'm still here. But a combination of us is very dangerous. So be careful. Hide your wives, hide your girlfriends, hide your ex-lovers, hide your boyfriends, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. We're here for you, and we're going to take away them away from you too, because we are here to rock and roll, baby. So guys, what do you think about, let's just say, I know, Evan, you brought up your predictions before in regards to the All-Star game, but what do you think about right now for the rest of the game? What do you feel? I'm gonna get, and you too, Jason, as well too. So what do you feel? Do you feel like the famous needle is going to be moved, like the National League is going to get like a little rally going in their bones? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was explaining before a little bit how last year we saw the American League was the American League was down last year in the All-Star game, and then the National League eventually came back and the American League came back and they tied things up with the NL. And this year it's kind of like the opposite, where now the American League is up and now the National League has to come back. I definitely do see the NL coming back just because of like the certain trends that we've seen from some of the All-Star games recently. I definitely do see that happening at some point. Is it going to be from a big 3-run home run by Schwarber or Harper or Juan Soto, or is it going to be towards sort of like a big inning where they just get little hits and they rally through that way? It could be a combination of either one, I think. But, I could definitely see the National League coming back and tying things up in this one.
I like that. I like when you say trend. I call it track record. You call it trend, the same thing. I like that, though, Evan. You're very, very, very realistic there. Great points with that. Yeah, absolutely. How about you, Jason?
Thank you.
Yeah, I do think the NL, they do have a rally in their bones, I feel like. Obviously, the AL right now, their pitching is unreal. Like, every guy that's coming in for them has just been locking down their offense. So I think that it's going to be hard for them to come back. But I do think they eventually will get a rally going at some point.
Gotcha. How about Soto and his family? Do you think they're going to have a rally in their bones, or?
Oh, they already got it going right now. They're planning it up in the sky right now.
They're on the payroll.
Oh, yeah. They're lighting it up just like the fire in their bones,
Oh, boy. Never a dull moment. I love it. I got very good points, guys. I like this. I don't know. I just look. It's again. I'm always, and we're always the same way. It's like it's not over till it's over. We're not going to give up. Especially with this too. It's like, look, I now that the home field advantage is out of the cards, it's like, what's the point? But it's just let's maybe take a break and still have fun with this too. I'm the Yankees American League. I'm going for the American League. I don't, and it's wow, top of the six, only one hit from the National League too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm going for the American League. So I think that it's still, of course, it's still early. You have to wait until the fat lady sings. I always say Rosie O'Donnell, but despite that, I think that right now the Yankees, the American League, are doing their justice against the National League, and I'm glad it's in Philadelphia. Wow, amazing that it's just in Philly, especially with the 4th of July, 250 years in the making too with the U.S. Makes sense. So I like that. So
definitely.
Yep.
Jason, you got the play-by-play for the 6th inning?
Yep. Chef, if you want to do the 7th, be our guest.
It's up to you guys. Whatever you think. Whatever you feel.
All right. Sounds good. So top of the 6th, AL up 3-0. There was already one out as Kevin McGonigal rounded out to second base. Here is Cody Bellinger up. First pitch to him is outside. 1-0. In to pitch now for the NL, it's Raisel Iglesias, the Braves closer. The 1-0 pitch to Bellinger is hit in the air to left field. That's pretty deep. Going back and making the catch is Corbin Carroll on the track. Nice catch. 2 away in the top of the 6th.
Nice catch there by Carroll, of course, with his speed.
Yep.
So, guys, just a heads up, I am a batter behind you guys. I'm going to try to refresh this to see.
Fubo again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, it's always Fubo.
Fubi.
Fubo, yep.
Here, let me rewind a couple seconds back just so we're on the same pace. So PCA is in center field now. James Wood is in right field for the NL. Here is Wilson Contreras up to bat. The first pitch is a swing and a miss. Good slider by Iglesias. Count is 0-1. Contreras hitting 285. Last night came up short in the Derby. Lost to Schwarber in the semifinals. The 0-1 pitch is inside with a changeup. It is a 1-1 count now on Contreras. Two outs in the top of the sixth. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another good changeup by Iglesias. It is now a 1-2 count. Great movement on that changeup there. 1-2. Iglesias kicks and fires. Pitches outside. 2-2 now on Wilson Contreras. Red Sox, obviously, hottest team in baseball right now. They're on a 9-game winning streak. The 2-2 grounded through the right side for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Wilson Contreras. He gets a base hit for the AL, and they have a runner on first with 2 outs. So that will bring up Randy Arozarena, the Seattle Mariner, former Tampa Bay Ray. He's coming up with Contreras at first and 2 outs. First pitch, Iglesias to Arozarena is a called strike, 0-1. Arozarena is hitting 286 so far with 11 home runs, 45 RBIs with the Mariners. 0-1 pitch misses down low with that changeup. It is now a 1-1 count. One count. The 1-1 pitch, foul ball down the first base line. It is now a 1-2 count on Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, this is his second straight year of being a All-Star. 1-2 pitch hit on the ground at shortstop. Flips to second base, and that will do it for the top half of the sixth. AL does not score. 3-0 AL. We will go to the bottom of the sixth.
It's almost like the WBC all over again,
Mm-hmm.
except 2 teams.
Yeah, not international.
Yeah.
Got guys from USA, guys from Puerto Rico,
Yeah, right.
Colombia,
It's all mixed.
Valenzuela, all
Yeah.
that.
It's a melting pot, as they call it.
Yep. It's like
Definitely.
the Twilight Zone where they got all the countries lined up.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Wait,
But,
so is Jazz in the All-Star game or no? No?
No, he's not.
No, he's not? Oh, man.
50 projection has not come true, so he is not in the All-Star game.
Oh, man. I'm very disappointed with that. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Maybe next year with another team.
Oh, definitely. I don't want to see him back with the Yankees next year.
Nope. No, thanks.
Yep. He can go.
Yeah, he can walk. He can walk off a home run with his strut. I don't care. He can walk off the Yankees. I don't want him. I don't want him back.
Just don't come to the Mets. Just don't come to the Mets is all I ask, please.
Well, I don't know, Jason. You've had a lot of our Thanksgiving leftovers, so maybe Jazz
Yeah.
to the Mets.
Hey, David Stearns would be the guy to get Jazz Chisholm. He would definitely be that guy.
Yeah.
He would definitely be
12
that guy. Yeah. Typical
$1
Harvard
billion.
Yeah. You'd probably trade Juan Soto for Jazz Chisholm. Yeah.
It's another Bobby Bonilla contract.
Oh, yeah. Keep stacking up the
3,000.
money line. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could just see Jazz's head like floating in space, and he's still getting the money.
Oh, man.
Like a space cadet.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yep.
Oh man, I think I know we're going to talk about this too, but like just to throw it out there, the trade deadline too. Look, I think it's going to be interesting. It's very funny because when I was on with you guys Sunday, and it got brutally interrupted by StreamYard. No, I was pretty much just saying in regards to it just feels like the off season where it's like all these beat writers are talking about who's available, who do you think we're going to get, and it's like it's all the same nonsense. It's like I'm not even going to hold my breath. It's like until we get that trade official, pending and also approved and confirmed, then I'm good with that. So it's like obvious. Look, everyone's like goo goo gaga over Ryan Jeffers. Okay, all of a sudden Mason Miller now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just people throwing out names there. Look, you have Jeff passing gas, and they have Florence Bob Nightingale and everyone, and just Joe, Joel F.U. Sherman. He likes to drop the F bomb a lot because he tries to act tough. But I think I don't know. I mean, it's until it's confirmed and until the pending physical is confirmed, also approved, then that's when I'm going to be like, okay, now they're officially on our team. But it has to make sense. It really has to make sense. So I know it's a hot topic right now, but I had to throw it out there a little bit just to, get the gears rolling,
Yep.
Thank you, Chef, for that analysis.
Great
Yeah.
point, Chef. Yep. Always.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. So bottom of the sixth, here is William Contreras up to bat against Kate Smith from the Guardians. It is already 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch is a fly ball, shallow right field, and the right fielder will make the catch. That is Jake Peters from the White Sox. He'll make the catch, one away. And here is Philly's own Bryce Harper coming up to bat. Yay.
Yep.
Yeah, Bryce Harper. Oh, so good. All right.
What?
Huh? 3-0 AL, bottom of the sixth, one out. Here is Bryce Harper up to bat. First pitch from Keith Smith is outside with a fastball, 1-0.
Last night, of course, Harbor against Schwarber in the home run derby, and Schwarber came out on top by only a couple of home runs, but he snuck by Harbor.
Yep. 1-0 is a big swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-1. Tried to hit one all the way to Pittsburgh there.
Paul Skeens land.
Yep. 1-1 pitch, down low. Splitter misses down low. It is now a 2-1 count. Schwarber taking a video of his own teammate. That's very lovely. Do that in the shower together.
There you go.
2-1 is a called strike. 2-2. I was on the inside corner. Harper did not like it, but hey, what are you going to do? He's actually challenging that. Come on, man. That was a strike. Yep, that was a strike.
Desperate challenge.
Yep. So it is a 2-2 count. 2-2 on the way. Smith kicks and deals. The pitch is a nasty splitter, and he gets Harper to strike out. 2 away. Nice splitter there by Smith. Harper looked foolish on that one.
Pretty much describes Philadelphia in a nutshell. A lot of helium, but no actually popping.
Wow,
A lot of
I
hype,
like-
but no action.
I like that. Yeah, good way to put it.
Here is Corbin Carroll, the Diamondback. First pitch to Carroll is a called strike with a sweeper, 0-1. Carroll's hitting .252 so far this season. 0-1 pitch is fouled away, 0-2. Smith coming out throwing some gas out there. 0-2 about to be on the way. Smith deals the pitch, misses down low. Count is now 1-2 on Carroll. 1-2. The 1-2 on the way. Smith deals. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Carroll with a 99-mile-per-hour fastball, and that will do it for the 6th inning. 3-0 AL, and we'll go to the 7th.
Wow. So the National League still being held down by the American League pitching.
Yep.
When will we see the tide turn?
Yeah, don't know.
Don't know, man.
Don't know. Gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got some more substitutions here for the American League. We have Travis Bazzana, who's going to come in to replace Ernie Clement. Wow, so John Schneider, the first player he had to replace was Ben Rice. And if you guys didn't see the comments that Schneider made about Cam Strittler the other day, you don't want to get these guys motivated because they can do some real damage to you, John. And I'm telling you right now, John, you're in fourth place in the American League East. I would just shut your fat mouth if I were you. I would shut your fat mouth. You went to the World Series last year. What does that mean? It means nothing. 0. You're under 500. You're basically irrelevant right now. I don't care if your team has injuries. It does not matter. The Yankees right now, they are a better team than you are, and you have no right to say anything bad about them because you are behind us, sir. You are behind in the line, and you are on the last tug of rope line because you probably eat pumpkins all day until your ladder is low.
Oh, man.
So good for you, John, that you're winning this game, but it's because of 2 Yankees that's why you're winning this game. And of course, because of the pitching, we'll say that I'll give you credit because of the pitching changes that they've made. But the reason why you're up 3-0 is because of Ben Rice and Cody Bellinger. That is why.
That's true. That's true.
He just gets on my nerves. It's like an angry bear waiting to show up for a meeting on Tuesday.
He can't hang with us. He's in Canada. No, he can't hang with us. He's in a different part of the world. No, sorry, John. You're on a different part of the planet. You might as well be in Japan. So just
Yep.
You ain't with us, baby. You ain't with us, John. John Schneider. You ain't with us. So yes, exactly, Evan. That this is extra fuel for the fire, just like the Metallica song. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me what does I desire. That he's giving extra fuel to Ben Rice and fuel to Cam, and I can't wait for them to outperform their own predictions, everyone else's predictions in the second half. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, these guys are amazing. I love it. Love it, baby.
We love you too, Chef. You're always in the mix with us. Don't worry.
Yep.
The 3 Musketeers.
But yeah,
That's
Chef,
right.
now going off your comments before about the trade deadline, I pretty much agree with what you were saying there about getting some of the guys. I mean, we always hear these rumors every year. I don't want to say too much because Thursday we're going to have a whole stream about this. But I agree with some of the things you were saying. We hear rumors about these guys all the time, but in reality, does Cashman always pull off the most amount of trades during the deadline? No, not really. But he can get some quality guys here and there. But it's not always about the big names. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Exactly. Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
So now we see. Yep. Thank you, Chef. Don't want to. Oh wait, sorry, Chef. Were you going to do this inning for the play-by-play?
Sure. I'm a little behind. Still on a commercial.
No
though.
problem,
Yeah,
Chef.
yeah.
No worries.
But
Take your time.
no, absolutely no. While I wait, no, good points with that too. It's okay. Now we go. Here we go. Here in the top of the 7th, guys, we have the American League up 3-0 against the NL. Pitching for the National League is Justin Roblowski for the Dodgers. Pitching to Travis Bazzana against, sorry guys, I'm a little behind right now.
All good. You're good.
The 1-1 pitch. It's a little inside, but it calls out a strike. That is 1-2. Roblowski sets, delivers like a baby. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch, top of the 7th. Checks it, and he said he went. Strike 3. So first strikeout by Roblowski. First batter, first strikeout. Here we go. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, American League is up 3-0 against NL. Top of the 7th, now 1 out. Roblowski sets, delivers to Rafaela. It is an 0-1 count. Raffaello with the Red Sox and Roblowski with the Dodgers. The 0-1 pitch. Here we go. Ooh, good framework by the catcher in his 0-2. So quick inning so far. Roblowski with 6 pitches in. The 0-2 pitch, top of the 7th. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Good pitch of the 97 four-seam fastball. Second strikeout, back-to-back strikeouts. And it's 2 quick bats. That's it. Blows it right by him. That's what she said or he said.
Huh.
As he tucks in his shirt. Here we go. As Yandy Candy Diaz is up, and that's a strike in. Good curveball by Roblowski. Happy birthday to Justin Roblowski, 26 years young. As Fubi is freezing right now. Fubi is frozen right now, guys. If you see the live play-by-play, can you just carry it over? Yeah, because I can't see it.
No problem.
Yeah,
all right, so the count is 1-2 here on Yandy Diaz. Roblowski at 11 pitches here. The count is 1-2. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Diaz goes down swinging for the second time tonight. Roblowski works a nice inning there in the 7th inning. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. The American League still with a 3-0 lead here on the National League, going to the bottom of the 7th.
Thank you, Evan. Appreciate that.
No problem, Chef.
Now I'm up. I'm behind. Okay. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Oh man, what a great pitch.
Surprise, the clown out of the box.
I was very surprised. Okay.
It's already hit a home run. What the hell?
Oh man, this is great. I love live streaming TV. Okay. Oh boy. So guys, we go to the bottom of the 7th. American League still up 3-0. Thank you to the Yankees for their offensive production in Philadelphia in the All-Star game. Yankees should get home field advantage because of their offensive production, but it doesn't work that way. Rules have changed. But they still have the ghost runner rule and other beautiful rules that doesn't make sense.
The 3-batter rule.
Yeah, that's right. That's one of them.
Yep.
As we go to the 7th inning, we have Casey Donacan, Miss America 2026, singing. I have it muted. Is she doing the God Bless America?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
You guys,
okay.
give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right.
Yes.
So, Chef, what's new? What's cooking up in the kitchen?
Well, lots of things, my friend. Yeah, like I mentioned to you, Jason, have been the past couple of months have just been crazy. Been traveling a lot. Been just doing a lot of functions. A lot of outdoor functions, obviously, like whether it's weddings or just barbecues for tons of people. There's a lot going on. So a lot also too. I'm just working on many recipes and also menus for the fall. I'm trying to get that started too. And believe it or not, yes, it's not too late to do that because it has to get published. So a lot of things going on that's been keeping me preoccupied and. But it is what it is, man. That's just I know what I was getting into 25 years ago. So this is where I am right now. So, but I can't complain. I mean, of course, I do get burnt out. No one else cares but you guys. I appreciate that. Not everyone on this channel cares. I'm saying not just you and Evan. Everyone else, I meant everyone else like outside this channel. They don't care. Of course, other people that were connected. Oh my God, I just got to watch my mouth. A lot of people do care. It's just just in the corporate world, people, they just work you to death and they just care about numbers. They don't care about how you're feeling, how you're doing. So I get that. But I just have to make sure I'm healthy. I'm doing fine. And I'm just, keep it going with this channel. And of course, up to speed with everything here. So how about you? How you doing? Enough about me.
I'm good. I mean, we're busy, but we're catching up on stuff. We're good. And,
Okay.
Glad to be here with you as always. We appreciate your hard work, and
I appreciate you.
definitely
Thank
keep
you.
it up. Please get some rest whenever you can, because you definitely deserve it. So
Yeah, rest. I'm actually, believe it or not, guys, here's an announcement. I'm actually have a little vacation next week. Believe it or
ooh,
not.
where are you going?
First time in like 50 years. I'm not even 50 years old. I'm doing a little trip to Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, a Rhode Island thing, a little trek. Just a few days just to clear my head. So I'm doing that. So
Nice.
doing a lot of like a little food tour. I might be vlogging my first vlog video for hopefully my channel, my new channel coming out. So we'll see. It's in the works, but of course, I would rather rest up and just take it easy instead of I don't know, but I'll think about it. But yeah, it's only a few days, but a few days is more than enough to get me resetted. So but yeah, I'm doing a lot of food vlogging, a lot of like beach vibes, and it's by myself too. I can't go with anyone. Oh my god, if I went with my ex-girlfriend, she'd just be like, "Oh, well, you can think about me, like, just let's sit on the beach all day." You know what?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, but I can't. I need this by myself. I really do. A lot of people get it. A lot of people get that. Sometimes the best vacations and sometimes the best. And I don't want to cut into the live play-by-play, but here we go. Here in the bottom of the seventh, we have Olsen up against Rasmussen. I'm sorry, Rasmussen is pitching against Olsen. Here we go. That threw me off, but I'm going to hold my thought. I'm going to continue with that too. Here we go. Rasmussen, who is part of the Rays, and Olsen part of the Braves. The pitch 2-0. 2 pitches in. Again, American League 3-0. The 2-0 pitch. Good rip by Olsen with a 4-seamer at 96, and it's 2-1. As we see Dave Roberts and fat-faced John Snyder. Pumpkin face. It's okay. Don't worry. No complaints here. Everyone agrees with me and Evan. Here we go. The pitch. Swing. Check swing, but it went too far. It was a check swing plus, so now it is 2-2.
John Schneider.
He has such a punchable face. It's insane.
That too, yeah. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Good rip again by Olsen at 97 miles per hour with a 4-seamer. Count remains at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ooh, Olsen, good rip, but not far enough. And Rosarena gets under it. It is 1 away. Olsen has a nice, beautiful, fast swing. Good rip on that, but not deep enough to drive it in. So we have 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Rasmus still in. Pitching against Lopez right now. The pitch. Swing and a miss against Otto Lopez. Beautiful pitch right there. The 0-1 pitch. Rasmussen delivers. He sets. Swing and a miss. Beautiful back-to-back pitches by Rasmussen. And it's 0-2. Again, good to see you guys. Always a pleasure, my treasures. My future chefs. Here we go. The 0-2 pitch. Good pitch by Rasmussen with a cutter, but did not chase. Otto didn't chase that. So now it's 1-2.
Lopez is such a tough hitter. He really is.
He is. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The 1-2 pitch. Rasmussen delivers. And ooh, that's up. And with a 98 miles per hour fastball. And it's 2-2. Otto Lopez, remind me, was he on Venezuela?
Yes, he was.
He was. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I remember him being pesky on that team, too. So
Yep.
the 2-2 pitch fouls it away with a sinker. Good pitch, but Rasmussen is just on tonight. Obviously, it's a great bullpen arm for the Rays. 2-2 pitch as Schneider and Roberts still talks. 2-2 pitch. Rasmussen sets, delivers like a baby. Good pitch. It's a strikeout. Get out of town with a sweeper. Beautiful pitch. And of course, yes, like you said, Jason, Otto Lopez is tough to get out, but Rasmussen did that right there. So 1 away.
Yep. Good pitch by Rasmussen there on the corner.
Absolutely. Love it.
JT, good to see you.
As we
Hey,
see Stuart
going on?
right now for the Reds, the pitch. Good pitch by Rasmussen with the cutter. One and 0. The next pitch, cutter down. Almost the same pitch, 2-0, did not chase. The 2-0 pitch. Here we go, baby. Ooh, outside. Good movement on a sinker, not chase. 3-0. JT, I agree, my friend. I agree with that comment. The 3-0 pitch. Down the middle. Automatic strike, as they call it. 3-1. Did not get the green light on that. Almost like a Matthew McConaughey type of ball.
Hey, Luke Bryan. Yeah.
Yeah, fine, there you go. 3-1 pitch. Swinging a miss on a beautiful cutter, 3-2. There you go. That was not shades from gray. That was a screech. Oh, man. Here we go. The 3-2 pitch, full count. 2 outs. Rasmussen sets, delivers like a baby. Here we go. Oh, he walks him. Good pitch. Good movement on that cutter. Did not chase. And that's a walk. He walks to first. And now we have runners out first. 2 away, bottom of the 7th. Al is up 3 against Nil 0.
Love the comparisons there.
There
Yes.
you go. There you go. You don't want to say the full American League and National League. I'm going to say
No.
Al and Nil, just like in soccer. Nil, which is 0. That's what they
Yep.
have.
Right. Yes, indeed it is.
Yes, it is. And we on our commercial break. Oh, God, okay. Everyone needs
Got a new pitcher coming in for the American League. It's going to be the Texas Ranger Jacob Latz coming in. And the aforementioned player that I mentioned that the Yankees should get at the trade deadline, Luis Ariz, will come up for the National League.
awesome. Thank you, Evan.
What can I say except you're welcome?
There's nothing else you can say, right?
I could say other things, but
Yeah, it's prohibited.
It's like the Black Jacket Lounge. It's prohibited.
yeah, you get served cocktails and wings. And it's like a fondant.
Oh my God. Oh man, this is great. I haven't laughed like that in since we've all called a play-by-play together. Oh, so healthy. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you for the laugh.
Oh, yeah,
sometimes
anytime.
we always need a good laugh. Need to reset.
Yeah, of course we do. Yeah.
Be in a
Yeah.
good mental mindset.
Still on a commercial break here. Also too, Ken, always want to be part of your open panel. So I think us 3 will do magical things on your open panel. Keep
Yes,
that in
Ken,
mind,
looking
my-
forward to it.
Keep that in mind, my friend.
As always, Ken, looking forward to your next open panel stream. We'll definitely try to make it on that.
Yep.
Yep. Ken does a great job with his open panels. So everyone, please like and subscribe to Ken. Yeah, Yankees Daily Truth as well.
That's right. Also, Ken always does a great job with his shorts and pants and whatever he wears. So always keep that in mind. Always watch it. Whenever he sends the link to me, I always watch it. I'm very entertained with that. So good job with that, Ken. But of course, like and subscribe to Ken's channel, but also like and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment, where we are here for you. Our opinions is in my recipe and Evan's audits and Jason's guidebook. We are here for you, and there's no substitute for that. Going to the play-by-play right now, just don't want to interrupt, but I just want to say that really quick. Everyone matters on this channel. Hey, Celia, good to see you. Always negative. Here we go. The pitch. That's up, 95. Celia, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Celia. I know, Celia, you always agree with me, but, at a partial level, but whatever. You're on your own afterwards. That's it. Here we go. Jacob Latz, the pitch to Reyes. Luis Reyes, swing and a miss. Is 1-2. Jacob Latz looks and stares into the sun. Here we go. The pitch to Rise. Rise hits this one, fouled away. Rise looking a little frustrated. Okay. Almost missed that. I get it. But
Has some wild swings in this at bat.
Yeah, right.
Got anger issues.
There you go. Luis Rise also a potential rumored trade target for the Yankees. We shall see. Jacob Latz sets, delivers. Beautiful pitch with a four-seamer 97 outside. Did not chase. It's 2-2. And John Schneider and Dave Roberts are still talking. All right. That's great. Long-distance relationship right there. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Bottom of the seventh, 2 outs. Latz set it. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch. And there was some words there, but I think that was a little sarcasm on his part. That's good. Good pitch by Latz. As end of an inning, we go to the top of the 8th. American League is up 3-0.
Wow, so the NL still being shut out tonight.
That's right.
Wow. That's
One
insane.
hit. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is more like our regression than a economic boom happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah, right. There you go.
When is the NL going to actually stabilize themselves and get up to the margin of safety?
Stop with these, please.
I love this.
It's too much for me to understand. Please.
I know. But I get it. I know this. It's awesome. I love it. I love
accounting, food, and sports, it all mixes in together. But we find a way.
We always find a way. That's right.
Going back home after this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, guys, just want to promote some stuff really quickly. So, of course, on Thursday night, we're going to have our Yankees Roundtable show where myself, Chef Nick, Nathan, Joe, and possibly others will be joining us for a Yankees trade deadline preview and a second half preview as well. So please join us for that as well. And that should be a lot of fun. That will be on both channels, World Sports Mania Entertainment and NY Yankee Mania 2. So you can find that on both channels. And also we will have we'll have live streams for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Yankees against the Dodgers. So that should be a lot of fun as well. I will be hoping to join Joe for at least one of those games, either Friday or Sunday, or both of them. And Johnny Salami, who did a great job with Joe last weekend, is going to be joining him as well for a Saturday night special Dodgers-Yankees game. So that should be a lot of fun, guys. Please like and subscribe. Everybody's doing a great job of producing great content here, and we're just excited to bring it to you guys. So please stay tuned for all the latest news, and we're happy to have everybody here.
Absolutely, Evan. Yep. Always happy to be here with you guys as well. John the Beagle Dad, good to see you, brother. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite or the beagle bugs bite. But also good to see everyone here. Thank you for being here and tuning into us. Of course, these guys are the main rock stars here. I'm only here to support them and be the backup vocals, but love these guys as always. But of course, we're always intertwined and mixed and intermingled. So, no matter what, we're always in sync, just like the boy band from the 2000s era. So, always, yeah. But always a pleasure to be here, and thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
You got it, Chef. You're always invited to our party. Yep.
All right, so we're in the top of the 8th inning right now with Justin Robleski is still on the mound. Might still be some Dodger favoritism here with Dave Roberts. And Elliot Rutschman is at the plate. The first pitch is called strike, 0-1. 0-1 on Rutschman. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and Robleski deals. The pitch is outside. The count is now 1-1. So top of the 8th inning, 3-0 American League is still up over the National League. The 1-1 pitch to Rutschman. The pitch fouled away, and the count is now 1-2. 1-2 count on Rutschman. That's right below. Need to beat the Dodgers. Hopefully. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Rutschman hits this one on the ground, right to the shortstop, and that's Otto Lopez. He throws to first, and Rutschman is out at first base. So a one-out ground out right there for Rutschman. One out here in the top of the 8th inning, as that will now bring up Miguel Vargas. Yes, thank you, Sarah, for the contribution there. Thank you for being here. Here comes the pitch to Vargas, and this pitch is high and away, so the count is 1-0. Pico Armstrong is on the microphone right now, mic'd up. The 1-0 pitch outside, and now the count is 2-0. Here on Vargas. The pitch. Oh, this one is drilled deep in the air left field. Deep, and this one is gone. A second deck home run shot from Miguel Vargas. So some White Sox representation here for the American League as they now take a 4-0 lead on the National League. 4-0 American League. That ball was demolished. It went 433 feet. Looked like the distance of a home run ball from last night, of course, from the Derby. So good to see Vargas. Of course, Vargas was an ex-Dodger, came from the Dodgers and went to the White Sox. And right there, proving to Dave Roberts and Justin Robleski that he can definitely be still a big force on the other side of the MLB. So here comes Kevin McGonigal up to bat. The pitch is fouled away, and the count is 0-1. 0-1 here on McGonigal. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away, and the count is now 0-2. 0-2 here on McGonigal. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Robleski. The pitch is down low, and now the count is 1-2. 1-2 here on McGonigal. 1-2 count here to McGonigal. The pitch swung on and fouled away, and the count will remain now at 1-2 here. Top of the 8th inning, 1 out. Nobody on base. 1-2 count on McGonigal. Robleski still on the mound. The 1-2 pitch is on the way here from Robleski. The pitch hit in the air, and that's going to be a foul ball. Left field side out of play. Count remains here at 1-2. So 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch, a little bit high and away, and now the count is even at 2-2. Two and two here on Robleski, or on McGonigal. The pitch is swung on and missed. Got him with a slider in the dirt. And now there are 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Nice pitch. So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Here comes Peters up to bat. The first pitch is fouled away. The count is 0-1. Oh and 1 here on Peters. Robleski at 27 pitches. The pitch fouled away again. Now the count is 0-2. 0-2 count here on Peters. .301 batting average in the first half. Here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way to Peters. The pitch in there for strike 3. Caught the top of the corner. Looks like he wants to challenge it. So the first challenge here used by the American League. We'll see if it gets overturned. And the pitch is a strike. ABS shows that it was a strike 3 called. So nice challenge. Bad challenge there for Peters as he does not win it. That'll do it for the top of the 8th inning as the American League now leads 4-0 as Miguel Vargas hits a solo home run. Solo home run here, 4-0 American League. Will go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming up to bat for the National League is going to be James Wood, Pete Crow Armstrong, and William Contreras. Hunter Goodman. So Hunter Goodman is coming up to bat in place of Contreras. Jason, mute your microphone. I think there's background noise there. There we go. Sorry about that, Chef. Didn't mean to disturb it.
I heard plates. I'm used to that. I'm fine.
Yeah. It sounded like a dishwasher in action.
All right. I guess Wroblewski is gonna pitch for the rest of the game. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if the National League comes back. They should make a change either way. I mean, they have other guys that were available. They still have some other pitchers. I'm surprised that Paul Skeens didn't get the nod to be in the All-Star game this year.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
I don't know. It's weird too, like with just how they just this Hall of Fame votes and just the All-Star votes. It's like it's really like. Do you remember where there was only one person that denied Derek Jeter from a round in the Hall of Fame?
Yes,
the writer. It's like, I mean, how does that happen? It's weird how that works. It's like I don't know. I just certain people that deserve to be here that are not here. I think that's a crime in itself. But one thing I'm going to bring up too. Good to see you, Cruz, my friend. Always a pleasure. I know we may go a little off topic with the second half here, but I think if the Yankees do well in their own right against the Dodgers, that may be a turning point for the second half for them. That I think that should be a big turning point for them in the second half to spring forward, to do really good in the second half. Of course, like I said during our live stream, based on their track record, of course, you want to call it ups and downs like an elevator, that's great. But I like to call it where it's like they lose some, they win some, they lose a lot, they win some, win a lot, lose some. So it's inconsistent in that matter. But I think the good start for the second half is if they do have a good turnout with the Dodgers, a good turnout. I'm not saying sweep, but a good turnout in their own right. I think that would be a big turning point right there. A start, but it depends how they react to that and continue that for the second half. So that's all I'm going to say. So, and that's that.
Thank you, Chef.
My bad, guys.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, so it looks like Louis Varland, the Blue Jays reliever, is coming in to pitch in the bottom of the 8th inning. James Wood up to bat right now for the National League. The pitch fouled away. The count is now 1-2. 1-2 count here on James Wood here with Louis Varland on the mound. 4-0 American League. If you guys are just coming into the stream, hit that like button, please. Here comes the 1-2. And the pitch is a little bit down low. So now the count will be evened up at 2-2. 2-2 here on James Wood. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way to Wood. Varland sets and deals the pitch. Misses outside. And now the count's full, 3-2. Full count here on Wood. 3-2 pitch coming up to Wood here from Varland. The pitch in there for a called strike 3. Nice knuckle curve. And James Wood goes down looking for the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. American League has done a great job of shutting down the National League in this game, only with one hit, as we mentioned, and that was, 2 hits, Juan Soto being one of those hits. All right, here comes P. Crow Armstrong, the first at-bat that he's going to take in this All-Star game. The pitch is swung on and missed, and the count is 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to Armstrong. The pitch hit on the ground. That's going to be a base hit to center field. So nice piece of hitting by P. Crow Armstrong. And there's one runner on first base. Nobody, one out here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
That's PCA for you.
Yes. All right, here comes the next hitter, and it's Hunter Goodman from the Rockies. The pitch to Goodman, line to shortstop, and that one is caught. Nice catch by the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal Nice catch there for McGonigal. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Two outs here, runner on first base. And now that will bring up Ivan Herrera. For some reason, he's an all-star.
Yeah, how is he an all-star?
Right.
I have no idea. Looks like they're just randomly picking lottery numbers instead of actual all-stars.
It's a popularity contest.
Well, we know that for the All-Star game, they don't vote in for the pitchers, but if they let these other players come in and just be randomly selected, I think this might just be like an MLB selection rather than just a fan vote. I don't know where this came from or how or why or whatever. We'll see what he does. Maybe we'll be proven wrong. Like you always got to admit when you're wrong. Some people. The first pitch is outside, and the count is 1-0 here on Herrera. The 1-0 pitch here to Herrera. Hit on the ground to third base, and the third baseman makes the play. He goes to second base. At this point, I don't know who's in and who's out. Kind of like a revolving door, but the out was made. Herrera, like he should be, is on the bench, should not be an all-star. So that'll do it for the 8th inning there. The National League does get one more hit. Unfortunately, they still have a big fat 0 up on the scoreboard, so no runs yet for them. We'll go to the top of the 9th inning, and it looks like coming up for the American League is going to be Monotaka Murakami, Randy Arozarena, and then Travis Bazzana will make his debut in the All-Star game for being a rookie.
Good point with that. You don't know who's coming in, who's going out. It's almost like the Scranton shuttle with the Yankees. It's like almost like a one-night stand at a hotel. It's like we bring them up, we send them down. Not good enough for me. Ugh, yucky. But if they have an outstanding performance or good production in their own right at a one-night stand, we're going to keep them up for more. But even with let's just say with Ivan Herrera, they just showed his stat the standout thing is he had 24 hit by pitches. Is that what it is? Is that why he's here? They just highlighted that. Ivan Herrera, despite his 249, 11 home runs and his RBIs, they highlighted that he had 24 hit by pitches. That was the most in the major league. Is that why he was in the All-Star?
He does get hit a lot, so that could be why.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's great to know. That's absolutely awesome to know, especially now. So it's just even with and exactly to with the All-Star game, you can't keep up. You can't keep up with this, and just pretty much who's like just changing defensively, substitutions and stuff like that. It's almost like, oh man, it's crazy. It's almost it's absolutely insane because you have so many people that's on the team on the roster. They're trying to fit them in. And of course, like you said too, Evan, with Roblowski too, it's like whoever's on, let's just say Dave Roberts. It could let's just say if there's another manager that went to the World Series last year, I think that would have been the same deal where it's like they would have kept their pitcher in for 3 innings, and people do get left out. which is really messed up because they make the trip over here. They could have been doing something else. But again, it's good on their resume. It's nothing like we talked about where they have to, they're playing for a home field advantage. That's gone. So I just think there's a lot of like changes going on, and you just can't keep up with that. That was also just in fact like other. That's why I brought up too with the infamous 1993. I think Nathan brought up the actual stat where 1993 when John Kruk and Randy Johnson. I think there was like, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, and if people correct me too if I'm wrong too. That was almost not one of the first All-Star games, but like one of the many that they played all their All-Stars. There was a lot that were left out. Like even like the pretty much that they just left off. Like they didn't leave off the roster, but they just didn't play, which is very weird too. And I don't know how they take that. So. That's but it's just the fact that how do you that management too, like how do you do that, and that's creativity right there. How do you fit everyone into this game? It's like it's insane, really is.
I know, yeah, it really is like it's a mix and match type of thing where you just select players randomly and they just go based off of average or stats or whatever, but it is what it is.
Yep, very good points.
Now we're in the top of the ninth as Murakami is leading off against Mason Miller. 0-2 pitch is up high. Count is 1-2. Mason Miller coming in from the Padres as the NL All-Star reliever. Munetaka Murakami from the Chicago White Sox is up right now. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss at a 102 mile per hour fastball, one away in the ninth. Wow. Mason Miller wasting no time right there.
They're taking him out?
After one batter? I guess so. Yeah.
This has to be on his request. This can't be a managerial decision. This has to be Mason Miller led.
Yeah. That's weird.
But so they decide to pull Miller, but they don't decide to pull Robleski after he came in for 2 innings.
Yeah.
It goes back to what Chef Nick was saying about not playing everybody, but then some guys get more leeway than others, and I just don't. Yeah, it's weird how they figured this out.
Yeah, I mean, guess that was the plan from the start. I'm not sure how that came about, but
what if it was a 1-run game? What if it was 4-3 instead of 4-0?
Yeah,
he would still take him out anyway, probably.
Probably looking at the spreadsheets in that one.
Yeah.
You just want to make an appearance? Like, I mean, I don't know. Hey, was that up to I don't know. That was weird. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know why. Because Yohan Duran is coming in. That's why.
Okay.
Because he's on the Phillies, so they want to give him a chance to pitch.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. All right.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, I mean, the Phillies in this year's All-Star game, they've been pretty disappointing. Marsh, Schwarber, Harper, they haven't really done much. Luzardo had a good inning. Other than that, not really so great.
Yep.
I think we need Chef Nick to go in there and hit.
That'd be great. Hit, cook, whatever you want me to do, I'll do. I don't care.
Get your pots and pans out and let's start whacking.
Rock out with my crock pot out. Everything. That's right. Everything's on the line right now.
Get the tongs out. Oh yeah.
That's right. The tongs. I will fork you up. Hey, I said utensils. Utensils. And utensils.
Yep.
Now you have a two-way career in cooking and baseball.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Maybe
like I really think it's like I was thinking about this the food poisoning thing that the who was it Spencer Jones and Bellinger, was it the food poisoning that happened like a few weeks ago?
Ryan McMahon.
Oh, Ryan McMahon. There you go. Ryan McMahon and Spencer Jones. It's like I don't know if it happened in the catering department. Like it's from what I'm hearing, it is. It has. It's weird how it's it's when it's the away catering. It's different sourced foods, different, and it shouldn't be that way. It should be all the same quality, the same standards with that as they get at the Yankee Stadium too. It's that's what I hear. It's like the away teams always get it bad, in a sense, with catering too. So that's just like a rumor too. I can go deep into that, but I won't. Let's watch the All-Star game.
Yeah. All right. So Yohan Duran is in now from the Phillies. He's facing Rosarena. The 0-1 pitch is grounded through the middle of the diamond for a base hit. So Rosarena gets on with the 1-out single here in the ninth. AL still up 4-0, trying to tack on some more insurance runs, as you definitely need in New York City these days. Those insurance bills are way too high nowadays.
There you go.
You know, got to fake it till you make it. Got to fake the funk. All right. So with the runner on first and 1 out, that'll bring up Travis Bazzana from the Guardians. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. First pitch to Bazzana is a ground ball to second base. Arise goes to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. So they got the lead runner out. Now there are 2 away in the top of the ninth, with Bazzana at first base. Duran, just like Mason Miller, throws heat at 100 miles per hour, averaging on his fastball. In the bullpen, warming up for the AL is Aroldis Chapman. So he's probably going to get the save in the bottom of the ninth. Here is Cedon Rafaela. The first pitch, he grounds it to second base. Luis Arise goes to first. And that will do it for the ninth. 4-0 AL. And we will go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the NL All-Stars.
Will they come back? Do they have a rally in their bones?
You guys have a feeling?
Got that tingling in your shoulder?
Yeah, it's arthritis for me.
Yeah. Maybe it's pericarditis.
The swelling of a sac around your heart. Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
don't know, but we'll see. We'll see if it gets to that point, then we'll be on here for another 3 hours. So that's great.
All right. No sleep till Brooklyn.
Yes, Brooklyn Nets.
Michael Brown, let's go. He's taking over. Taking over.
The only thing I could pretty much say about this game is good for the Yankees getting the offensive production. Other than that, then everyone else is for themselves. I mean, we can pull like me and Evan mentioned too, like with the politics of this game, like that's fine. But where is that going to get us? We could just point that out. Just really, we can't. We're not going to get an award for it. It's happened, and you can see it clearly. But I think that it's good that the Yankees shown their, pretty much flop their wings and show their spread on their wings with their offensive production in this game. I know it doesn't translate to the regular season, but it's good to see that they're representing us. So that's good to see. As far as the whole game in general, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not really. It's good. It's good to see everyone, the All-Stars together. It's fun taking a break. But it's like we mentioned before, which I didn't know. I just found out. I guess I missed the memo where it's like now it's not. They're not playing for anything. They're just playing, just for performance on their own. Obviously, on their just putting extra points on their resume. That's pretty much it. So whatever, it is what it is. But like I said, that's my main takeaways because they're winning. Not losing, but the Yankees did spread their wings and they shown who's boss in this game. And I'll take it in the first day. But we'll see what happens and let's close this out. Let's win for no reason except for performance on their own merit, right?
It would be nice if they were playing for something, though. That would be nice.
That'd be great. I know, but whatever. Great.
Yep.
And it's also like. It's also like just really quick. It's also like we want to. It's like, okay, if the American League wins, it's like great. Our team is in the American League and they win. But at the end of the day, it's like we only want our players to contribute, and it's great if like the other players contribute too that are in the same league. But if it's, I don't know, there's a little difference there because there used to be a lot of bias with fans rooting for the AL teams if they were an AL fan or the NL. But it just seems like that's kind of gone now.
Oh yeah, that's out the window.
It's all individuality now.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, here we go. In the bottom of the ninth, Jordan Walker, the home run derby champion, will lead off against Aroldis Chapman. It is a 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch. Chapman fires. It is low. 1-1 to Jordan Walker. Again, congratulations to Walker and his family for winning the Home Run Derby last night.
Yep.
He put on a show. Chef Nick, did you watch the Derby at all?
I caught the highlights. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. 1-1 pitch is down low with a sinker. 2-1 on Jordan Walker. I know desperately needs some base runners on here if they will have any chance of coming back. 2-1 on the way. Chapman fires. Pitch is a swing and a miss at a fastball. Count is 2-2. Walker could not catch up to that fastball up in the zone.
This would have been nice in 2019.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He gets Walker to strike out on a sinker, and there was one away, just like you were saying, Evan.
Come on.
You're always
spider tact again.
It's like you know. It's
Summer
like
19 Grease Lightning.
It's like he knows that he's going to do better now rather than in 2019.
Oh.
Oh,
Grease
man.
Lightning, oh, Grease Lightning. Yeah, it's all about the summer nights, huh, Chad? Yeah. Hey, now you're an all-star.
First pitch to Matt Olson is popped up. McGonigal will make the catch, and there was quickly 2 away, and the NL is down to their final out. If you're in the NL, this is embarrassing. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing, honestly. It kind of is. And John Schneider will come out and make a pitching change. He'll walk his fat ass to the mound. And he will bring in a guy from the Rays. I'm not sure who that is, but he'll bring in someone from the Rays, and he'll try to get the last out.
Brian Baker.
Okay. So he's an all-star too?
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Now I see it. Looks like Jake Bird a little bit. Okay. Congratulations, Jake Bird.
Except he won't fly south.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He's going to fly north past the center of Bell Arena. If anyone doesn't know, that's where the Canadians play, Toronto.
That's right.
The center of Bell.
Shout out to Dobish, the goalie.
Yes, Dobish. Absolutely.
So I said, what would I say? Yeah, talking about the Boston Red Sox. My big, and this is not, this is what putting aside what they've been doing now. That they're obviously on a hot streak, but it was the Blue Jays. I know, Jason, you said the Blue Jays was the big disappointment, big disappointing team of the season. But I did agree with you on the Blue Jays, but I also mentioned the Red Sox too. Everything that happened with Cora and just everything, just with their downfall. Look, I'm really glad like the Red Sox are doing good. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not going to hate on them. They're doing their own thing. Just to put it out there, it's like it's amazing how they're on this hot streak. They're on this run, and that's something that you want to pretty much break down too. Like to a sense, it's like, how are they doing this? What's going on? Is it the change of the coach? Is it the change of the strategy? I don't know. You have to look deep into this. You could say, oh, you want, I know what it is. It's the front office. It's just, you can't really you have to look into this. You have to look into that. And I'm still looking into that too, because I'm very interested. Is it, just Chad Tracy, like the way he's been handling? I don't know. I really don't know. Is it just a refreshing type of scenery for all the players to see? Is it a different motivation? I don't know. But this is something that everyone should look at too. And it's very interesting to look at. So, but I definitely want to dive deep into that when we get to that. So,
definitely, Chef. Awesome. So, here is Brian Baker to try to get the final out. He will face Otto Lopez. The 0-1 pitch is lined, base hit into right field. So the NL is not done yet. Lopez reaches that first base, and they will have another chance to come back.
4 hits, no runs. Let's see if they can do something here.
Cuatro, uno, dos, tres. Yeah. Otto Lopez, man, he's a sneaky good hitter on that Marlins team.
Yep.
Yes.
Here is South Stewart. South Stewart has a walk tonight. First pitch is a called strike. It's slider from Baker, 0-1. Four nothing AL. They're trying to get the last out of the game here with 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch is a swing and a miss with a changeup. 0-2, and the NL is down to their final strike of the night. O2 on the way. This could be it. The 0-2 pitch. Baker deals. It is chopped right back to Baker. He throws to first, and that will do it. The AL gets the victory tonight in the 2026 All-Star Game. They win 4-0 over the NL, and that will do it.
First
Wow.
shutout in the All-Star game since 2013. Pretty crazy.
Wow.
13 years.
Wow.
Lucky
That's
number
insane.
13.
Yep.
Well, wow, what a night. I'm happy that the American League won. Good to see the Yankees, Rice, Bellinger contributing. It would have been awesome to see Cam pitch as well, but he has bigger thoughts on his mind. But good to see American League win tonight. It's been a great night, and awesome to see these past couple events happen in Philadelphia, of course, with the draft happening on Saturday into Sunday, and then the Home Run Derby last night, and then the All-Star game tonight. It's been great.
Yep. Congrats to you guys on your AL winning the All-Star game. Unfortunately, I'm still a loser as my NL team, of course, lost. But
No, you're not a
Congrats to
loser.
you guys.
Juan Soto got a hit at least.
hey, I guess that little Pacheco could take that away. So. Whatever. But no, that's good. No, good win for good for the Yankees to show out tonight. Ben Rice and Bellinger getting those RBIs, so good on them, definitely.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you, Jason. Of course, absolutely. Like, that's the only thing that stands out, pretty much. Like, it's like I look to be honest. It's good to see all the All Stars getting their reps in. That's great to put an extra stamp on their resume and the future Hall of Fame. Pretty much speech. If good luck on that if that happens. But that's the only thing. It's just pretty much the Yankees stand out because there's nothing else to fight for. Okay. American League won, and that's it, I guess. But it's good. It was look, it was the most exciting thing is about this game was us doing it, pretty much. Like, even I'm not gonna say it was a boring game, but of course, it was American League. They came in, they pretty much dominated the National League in all aspects of that. So. And you see who's the tougher opponent. So, but again, I just like seeing the Yankees. Of course, they represented us, and that was it. So maybe they'll take that into the second half. So we'll see. And that's what I point out with the Dodgers too. It all depends. But the first opponent, first series is the Dodgers. I know we're gonna talk deep into that another time, but this is where we go from here. So. And also, to Celia, that's why I brought that up to that point. Of course, that's something to dive deep into. That's why I don't have the answers. I will never, ever just give an answer without any research, without, any just backup, pretty much real points to that. That's why, if that's true in your comment, fine. Okay. But I still want to look into that because it's very interesting. If they're just hot, and then let's just say the second half comes along, and then they just go back where they started from, okay. But I still want to take a look at this because it's very interesting. And of course, a lot of teams have done this too. It's not a big surprise. It's not like a big epiphany where it's like, oh wow, the Red Sox are amazing all of a sudden. I know a lot of teams have done this, but it's just the logical, the psychological thing I want to look into because. A lot of that is it's gonna be really important for the second half, and I won't bring that up now. I'll bring that up later because there's a huge connection with that. So, but anyway, back to the All-Star game. What do you guys think about the just the plays and everything overall with the All-Star game? Of course, great call by these guys, these gentlemen right here. So thank you, Evan and Jason. But want to get your points with that too.
Awesome. Yes. I agree with you, Chef, on that. First of all, I want to see when they're going to announce the MVP for the American League. You know, we do have an early morning tomorrow. At least I do have to wake up early to go to a Trenton Thunder game tomorrow morning. So I don't want to
Nice.
be on here for too long after. If they're going to announce it quickly, then that's great. But yeah, I do want to address Celia's comment as well. Yeah, no, I agree. And Chef, what you were saying too, I agree with that. There are different standards to teams as well. You know, in the American League, you see teams get hot all the time before the break, after the break. I think, you know, Chad Tracy coming in, you know, when he first was held as interim manager, you know, the Red Sox were still on that constant streak. They weren't terrible. They got a little bit better. They made some changes with their starting rotation. They got a little bit healthier in their lineup as well. And they just had some pitchers take off. Like they had Jake Bennett take off. Peyton Toley's been pitching well. You know, other guys as well. Chapman as well. He's been doing great. So I think it's a credit to their whole staff. And this is me being unbiased. Of course, we don't want the Red Sox to be in a good position. We don't want them to be in the position where they can possibly make the playoffs because they could be a scary team. But it's a big credit to them, and this is what it's all about right here. And I think they've just done a good job of being a consistent team over the last couple of weeks. Starting pitching has had to do a lot with that. Of course, I think they've had an under 2 ERA with their starting rotation and with their bullpen. Actually, on Friday night, Jason and I actually went to the Mets Red Sox game at Citi Field. It was a great game. The Red Sox ended up winning, unfortunately, but you know they did a great job. It was Sonny Gray who actually started that game, as you know, Chef likes to make fun of that. And,
Your favorite, Chef.
Bobby Gray, hey.
And you know, we did see Garrett Whitlock come out and pitch in that game. Greg Weissert also came out to pitch as well, and it just seemed like they made a couple of mechanical changes with their pitchers when they came in the games, and their offense too. Their offense is had a pretty much different approach since Cora was let go as the manager. I feel like it's just sometimes it just gets to that point where a manager can say certain things and it doesn't really spark a team anymore. But I've really noticed that the Red Sox, because of their prospects coming up from their AAA farm system, being the fact that Chad Tracy was the manager of their AAA team before he was installed as their manager, it did help maybe some of them adjust to MLB style pitching. And we know AAA is the place where they do face most of their challenges as well, even in AA too. So I think some of their players coming up, even guys like Roman Anthony from last year, we saw some of their other young players come up too. It's like maybe they made an easier adjustment having that sort of constant voice, that sort of consistent style as sort of like a manager being from the AAA system. I think that was a sort of a helping spot for some of their young players, but it's mainly been about the rotation. Like, I view the Red Sox as always a scary team. I mean, even when the Yankees were playing them in Fenway Park, it's like this is never an easy series because even when they were last in the division, they weren't doing that well. They were always a threat. They were always a threat to score a lot of runs. They were always a threat to be sort of a thorn in the Yankees side, and that's what they were. But no, I agree that they're definitely doing better right now, and let's see what happens in the second half of the season. Still a long way to go.
Yeah,
Being truthful, man. Calling it down the middle.
Yep.
That's it. This is what we do.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, like you guys said, I mean, I don't want to repeat you guys, but the Red Sox right now, they're very hot. Chad Tracy has done a great job with that club and getting them back on track. Just the little things that they do. They steal bases, they bunt, they get guys over, they pitch very well. I mean, it's what you do to win games, and the Red Sox are doing that right now. I think that I don't know if they'll make a wild card right now. They are half a game out of a wild card spot, but we'll see if they do make a wild card. It would be tough for them to continue this, but no, they're playing great right now. As for this All-Star game, it was a fun All-Star game. AL gets the win, NL gets the loss, and I wish they were playing for something like you were saying, Chef. I wish they were playing for like a World Series home advantage type thing, but unfortunately not. That's not the days we live in anymore. So it's all right. It's all good, but it's still fun to have an All-Star game and to show out all the stars of the league. Everyone's bonding, everyone's getting along, so that's good to see, and it's great for the game. So glad to be a part of this All-Star game call tonight, and appreciate you guys as always. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's keep on doing it.
Well, guys, we do have the MVP announced right now, and we do see Kevin Burkhardt out there, and the AL MVP for your All-Star game tonight is Cody Bellinger. He is your American League MVP for the 2026 All-Star game. Round of applause for Cody.
Okay, man.
Nice.
There we go,
Nice.
Cody. Good. After everybody was complaining, oh, how is he an all-star? He's terrible on the road, which I thought was a false narrative, by the way, because he's one of our most productive hitters. Everybody
Yeah.
was complaining, oh, how is he an all-star? His numbers on the road don't show it. Well, here you go. He's the all-star MVP. So congratulations. You deserve it. Thank you for being on the Yankees, and thank you for Brian Cashman as well for re-signing him to a good contract.
Even better now. Okay, now it means something for us. That's awesome. Good for him. Good for Cody Bellinger. Awesome.
Exactly.
And look, let's not be like, oh, Bellinger doesn't deserve that. All right, guys. Maybe I'm just talking about Celia or whoever you are. Let's just say congratulations. Okay, and let's see what happens in the second half. Okay, how about that? Let's just do that. So congratulations, Cody. For your MVP, representing the NY Yankee Mania and also New York Yankees as well too. Love to see that. So that's awesome. I love that. And then guys, if you who was the last Yankee to win the All-Star MVP?
Maybe Judge.
Was it Judge? Yeah. What year?
I don't know because I remember him in 2019. I don't know if he won MVP that year or not. I have to look that up again.
Okay. I'm just curious. Yeah. All right.
Maybe it was Soto in 24. I don't know.
Was it? I don't remember. I got food on my mind.
We didn't need dinner yet. We didn't need dinner yet, so us too.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Yep. Today we went to this Mexican place for lunch called Jose Tejas.
Oh, I know. I've been there. Okay, in Jersey, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is, yeah.
Nice.
So
I've been there.
good.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I love that place. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Fairfield. Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Right
Okay.
next to
All
the
right,
hibachi
awesome.
place.
Yes. That's been there for a long time, no?
It has, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yep. Been there for a while. No, it's great. We love it.
Awesome.
I'm looking that up right now, by the way, guys.
Yeah, no, of
Last
course.
Yankee to win an All-Star game. Oh, well. Oh, Giancarlo Stanton in 2022.
You said Big G?
Big G, yeah. In 2022, he won the American League MVP for the All-Star game.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. All right. That's interesting.
Nice.
Well, no, congrats to Cody. Okay. Love it. Love to see that.
Yep. Congrats to Cody Bellinger. Well deserved, of course.
So any final thoughts, guys, before we wrap up?
Go ahead, guys. You
All right.
first.
Sure.
Well,
First of all, I want to acknowledge Chef Nick for coming aboard with us during this great stream tonight. Thank you, Chef, for joining
Thank you,
us during your busy schedule. Take a well-needed break during your vacation, and you definitely deserve that for
Thank you.
all the hard work you do for the city and all the stuff you do here on the show. We couldn't be more appreciative of that. So thank you very much. And you deserve some entertainment yourself. Eat all the food you want, and take it all in because you deserve it. And you're definitely the MVP for NY Yankee Mania. That's for sure.
Thank you, Evan. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you.
Also, thank you, Jason, for joining me tonight. It was great. Thank you to Joe as well in the background for producing the show as always, being great as well. Nathan, thank you for the show earlier. It was awesome. Below, everybody in the chat, Celia, Cruise Control, everybody who was here throughout the stream, guys who came in and out, thank you guys for being here. Ken as well. Everybody, please like and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania, World Sports Mania Entertainment. Once again, guys, please join Joe tomorrow morning for YouTube Live at 8 a.m. And then on Thursday, join us for our Yankees Roundtable show, previewing the second half of the season, as well as the trade deadline and looking towards hopefully the postseason and a World Series run for the Yankees. So thank you guys very much for tonight, and I'll hand it off to Jason.
Yeah. No, great stream tonight, guys. Evan, thank you very much. Chef, always a pleasure with you, of course. And everyone in the chat really loved all your questions, comments, everything you guys gave tonight. Thank you for all your support. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to NY Yankee Mania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. We love doing this for you guys. And yeah, I mean, this is a great game tonight. Let's get ready for the second half of the season. Best of luck to the Yankees and the Mets, even though they're going nowhere. but uh, but yeah, thank you guys very much, and have a great night, everyone.
Guys, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate that. Thank you for fitting your time tonight, to have me on too. I know it was a back and forth thing, especially with the All Star game. Like I said, it's just like you don't know who's coming and going. That's what he or she said, but like you don't know who's coming and going with all these like substitutions. So it's like you gotta have a watchful eye with that. But just to have me on too, and just I was just more than happy to be on here. But the call and inning with you guys here with the All Star game too, that was awesome. Of course, look, the only thing I can, like I said all night, is the only thing I can point out with the All Star game is the Yankees what they did. Bellinger was the cherry on top with the MVP, so good for that. I'll take it. But I won't take anything else. But the only thing I will take is the fact that I spent my time here with you guys, and especially with the chat too. You guys are awesome. You guys always rock, no matter what. It's very, very good time, very awesome time for me to be on here too. And of course, look, it's like even like regardless how hard we all work, we always find time to come on here. Just to pretty much because of the love of the channel. So. But thank you guys. Always a fun time with you guys. Like I haven't laughed this hard for a long time, and the last time I laughed this hard was when we all were together doing this. It's look, we can't. It's not a perfect world. We can't have me, Evan, and Jason on every weekend. But it happened that it was on tonight, and hopefully the next time it's going to be even better and brighter because this is how we are. Great points tonight. Great interactive chat tonight too. I appreciate that. And look, I have a lot of tons of thoughts for the second half. I'm not going to say that tonight. We have a separate show for that. But first Thursday, 8:00 p.m., we have a roundtable discussion in regards to the first half. So before we get to the second half, we have to discuss the first half. And of course, we have many thoughts on the first half. Hopefully, if I'm not brutally interrupted by StreamYard, I can give my points. But even that too, we all have good points on this channel. Evan and Jason and myself too will be on that roundtable talking about the first half, and we will be talking about the second half when that time comes. But right now, too, the most important thing for the second half, I will point out, like I mentioned too, a little teaser, a little appetizer is the fact that it may be a make or break for a turning point for the second half with the Dodgers. I'm not saying a sweep, but I'm saying something that can just prove to us, wow, okay, they've turned a corner. And I'm not, and again, when I brought, I'm just gonna be quick, guys. I'm not gonna go for 3 hours, but just to, I know we all have an early day tomorrow. No, just to say, from my thoughts, continuing on from my thoughts from Sunday, is the fact that it's great that they have a 4-game winning streak, but it ended during the first half. Good, pretty much good end to the first half, but it will be great for them to continue that. So we'll see how they pick up in the second half with the Dodgers. It's a very, very important series. So we'll see. And it's like, look, if they get swept, I'm saying if they get swept, then obviously it's the same old Yankees. Then obviously we're going to come back to what we've been being, just upset about. But if they don't sweep, they could sweep. Anything could happen. I know everyone in the chat be like, "Oh, it's impossible." You just never know. Can they win the series? Sure, anything can happen. But this is a make or break thing. So that's all I'm going to say in regards to that. And it's like make or break for the start of the second half. Absolutely, they need that momentum going in like a rocket ship. Very important right now. But I'm going to leave it there, because we still have to talk about the first half, and there's a lot to talk about. So that's it, guys. But again, thank you guys very much. Always a pleasure, no matter what. And thank you for tuning in. We always rock and roll no matter what. And we always kick the arse, my friend, in the butt.
Yep. Looking forward to seeing you Thursday night, Chef. That should be a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Yankee thoughts and a lot to discuss, a lot to break down as well. Just looking forward to everything coming up soon. So everybody in the chat, take care. Have a great night. And Joe will see you guys tomorrow morning for YouTube Live at 8 a.m. See ya.
Thank you, guys.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.